Hey guys,
This make that my main project now.
I try to keep everybody's privacy on the train, so
Doors closing.
let me know if you guys can see me and hear me.
Rand and State is next. Doors open on the right at Rand and State.
Anyone that notices, you can put me in the queue for being live.
Let's see it.
I'll be out. Hey, St. Louis for college school. How are you?
All broken. It's got the ski bar across the back. Kind of cool. I think it's for like the rotisserie maybe.
This is Rand and State.
Couple stops away.
Thank you.
Side sear thing.
CTA Red.
It's like it's got like the side thing. Like
Y'all
super
pretty
extra
good.
hot, so you can just like sear things. And then
Yeah, it is. It was raining before, but they say it's not going to rain for another couple hours again, so hopefully we'll get some.
Doors open on the left at Lake.
Oh, you're saying it's a rainy day over there in St. Louis.
Transfer to orange, green,
So what I would
pink,
do
purple,
is I would put
brown, and blue line
I would
trains
just get
at Lake.
like a slab, a cast iron
Weather
slab.
is unpredictable. Very
Set on
typical
top.
bipolar Chicago weather.
Well, you have to like season them and like take good.
Yes, be savage. We are headed to the war. We're like 2 stops away. 2 stops away.
And it'd be like a stainless thing. No, because even like a flat iron grill.
What's going on with you
Those
guys?
are like black iron.
Shannon is doing great.
Like you have to season.
Hopefully we will, hopefully she'll come out. Shannon is doing good. What are you guys up to? So it's raining all over the Midwest. I still don't know how to put myself in that little queue showing that I'm live. I'll have to figure it out. Let me change over from my headphones on so it's better.
You know, one in the lobby there, and then you go, you're like, oh yeah.
Tell me if you guys can still hear me or not.
I'm just gonna take off my shirt, but I'm not supposed to. I'm just gonna walk away with my shirt on.
Perfect.
It was raining before, guys, so. Thank you for the sound check. Yeah, I think she's actually, I think she actually will be out there. Good, D. Good, good.
Where?
This is Lake.
I was busy this morning and I was really hoping to be able to get out.
Orange, green, pink,
And,
purple, brown, and blue line trains
It
at
stopped
Lake.
raining, so I said, let's go.
Doors closing.
But as long as the sound is, yeah, we're literally almost there. I
Monroe
think
is next.
two more stops.
Doors open on the left at Monroe.
Yeah, I let Shannon know that I was going out. And I'm pretty sure she was also interested. Yeah, that's good. I like when everybody's there together anyway, but I hope to get some org time. I agree. I really do. I'm looking at myself. I have stubble. I don't like when I'm not clean
This is
shaven.
Monroe. Doors closing.
I think it's Jackson and then Harrison, guys.
Jackson is next.
Right after it's not this stop, but the next stop. I'm gonna pop my phone off of the clip that I have so that it pops up better. So sorry guys for 1 second here. Just 1 second. Thank you, D. It's in my brain.
This is Jackson. Transfer to blue, purple, orange, brown, and pink line trains at Jackson. Doors closing.
We'll stand up now and get ready to get out. There, you got caught. All right, here we go.
Harrison is next. Doors open on the left at Harrison.
I know it's loud down here, guys. I'm almost out. I didn't shave and I got the stubble going on and I got the messy, they're opening it on the wrong side. Here we go. And here we are. Now it's just to this way. I'll show you guys what it's like down here though. Such a great like public transportation. Like I've always mostly driven around, but public transportation is phenomenal in Chicago. It's just down here in you feel like you're in a sewer tube on the L. I want to do this, guys. I'm going to mention this a couple times. I got some requests to do it. I was kind of joking, kind of serious. I said that I can take you guys literally from all the way, north to south, like all the way north to south or south to north, whatever it is. But I'm sorry. Yeah, it's basically north to south, like start at Indiana on the train. And then I won't show you any rats, D, you got it. But what I want to do is I want to take you guys all the way from Indiana, start like all the way down there in the full red line, all the way through Evanston. It's kind of cool to see like the way that the city was built, even on its original form. The city was the way it was. Give a sec. I just don't want to. There's some kids and stuff. I don't like throwing it in even though there is no expectation of privacy. Okay, the rain stopped. Hopefully it won't start again. Here we go. Now we're out. Let me just get one thing out. One second, guys, almost up. Here we go. Alrighty. Now we're good. I have to reposition my bag. Everybody else loves their gimbal, but I don't like it. I don't know why. It's annoying. One of my arms was reattached. And oh, very important. That's another thing I wanted to tell you guys. that there's a lot of steps. Sorry, out of breath. Not good. I need to be in better shape. But anyway, I'm going to take you guys, if you want, all over the Midwest during the summer. I do this tour, and I speak. And I think I'll let one of my siblings maybe hold my phone while I'm doing the speech, and you guys will get on some inside information before it comes out, just related to my personal experiences in life. I'm speaking about a couple universities and CNN and Fox. Always on July 19th, which is a Friday this year, they interview me. And it's cool. I'll take you guys to the Aviation Museum, the Memorial Park, and I'll take you to one of the rare spots in this beautiful country of ours where if you could stand 1 foot and you'll be in 4 separate states all at the same time. Very Midwest-like. Everything's like square, no up, down. Like for me, when I'm living in overseas, it's like everything is a hill. Yeah, it might be cool content to check out. I started this new channel because of Scientology. I had a different one, but it looks like a lot of my friends and family members and old classmates and whatever, it looks like they it just makes it easier for them to have one channel. They don't mind that there's a lot of Scientology content. So starting in July, I'm just going to probably combine my 2 channels, and because I think you guys would really like it, and it'll make you crazy to okay, D, definitely you'll check that out. Hopefully you will be watching it. My mom is actually coming with me this year, which is really pretty crazy, because it's hard for her it's not an easy thing for her to do emotionally and psychologically, but thank God she feels like, my mom's got like a very young spirit. She doesn't seem like her age, let's just put it that way. I'm not going to dox my mom on her age here, but she's a youngin' for her age. She's got the pep, the energy and stuff like that. It's just emotionally, it's a big toll on her. So, but she's excited. She hasn't gone back there for years to Sioux City. She hasn't gone there for years. I go every year, but this year, and they always ask me if my family members want to come. My sister came with me. Yeah, I hope you are checking it out. And you know what? St. Louis Scientology Squirrel, I'll let you know that I'm going to continue to remind people as the time becomes closer, so that everybody's able to know about it in advance. My sister actually was 2 years ago. I think my sister and my nephew came with me, and this year my mom. I'm telling you, it was like 60 degrees. It looks like there's a lot of people outside. Which speech did you hear? Was it called the Wheel of Wisdom? Or was it like an interview by like a regular news channel? I'm super self-conscious about all those interviews because I don't like the way I look when I'm training for fights. Like you have to like bulk up, like you end up retaining water like in your face and whatever. I hate the way I look on all those interviews, but Yeah, some of them are good. But Shannon pointed out that she saw the one that's called, oh boy, we have the first here. We are catching them hot, catching them hot. Oh boy, they don't see me coming. They do not see me coming. I don't know why they don't see me. Everybody else they see, but for some reason, let's see how close we can get to, let me see if she'll give me a ticket. Let me take that for you. You got it. Got him. Hey, how are you? You don't want to talk to me today? What? He put his hand out. People don't like it. People are not interested in the papers. It made you sad. Don't be sad. It's a happy thing. It's a beautiful thing. How are you today? Doing good? Giving out a lot of tickets? Last time, by the way, I told the cop last time that you had
That was a complete lie because I got the ticket much earlier than you were here. So you actually were.
on everything. I stood there while the cop was going to put another ticket on the car.
Did you have a video of it? Because
For sure, it's on video.
Yeah, because
For sure, it's on video. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I said it in the chat. Guaranteed, it's on video. If you want it, I can.
Because I got it like at 1:30. I got here about 1:30.
I was here that day. I went for a coffee, but I was here that day from about noon onward. So, but I actually said it in the chat. I'm like, I know this guy. I know whose car this is, and he for sure paid for the. Like, you'll hear me saying it. So. They'll give it to you. If you dispute it by mail, just showing your license plate, they'll do it. They'll take it away.
Even receipt, my bank statement has the bank.
That's all you need. Yeah, either that or a picture of a driver, but they'll do it. Yeah. Yeah, this gentleman is always nice, kind. We always talk. Nice guy. Just a part of the cult. So here we are. I have deep conversations with that guy. He thinks that I got him a ticket. Hello. Someone's not in uniform today. I know I was totally helping him out. He doesn't realize that I legit, like, he thinks I'm lying to him about that. It's like, I actually did him a favor. He does talk to me like every single time. Oh, they're putting down the shades. Down go the shades. In comes Israel. Down go the shades. Come on, look at that. Look at that smile on that face. Oh, a shame upon him, as they say. A shame upon him. I'm happy you brought that up, St. Louis Scientology Squirrel. Yeah, I've had a few exchanges with him. That's correct. Yeah, you guys have probably seen me with him. He's actually one of the few that will sit and talk for a minute and actually, like, you know, and because, like, I have a little bit of a different approach just in the way that I do my auditing, so he's willing to talk to me. And then he gets mad about other people, and I tell him, no, they're doing what they need to be doing. Everyone's got their own little spot and job, but I'm totally, oh my God, they're just shutting the doors down, turning on the music. They think I care. They think I'm making money off this. I ain't making a penny no matter what. And you can't take down the video for that. All you can do is take away the monetization. Just hilarious. It's like childish. It's like, how old are you? Here comes the music, guys. Get ready. Guaranteed. But it says curious. All are welcome. I mean, you guys can see this straight up. All are welcome. Open house. Curious. Scan here. I've never scanned before. What's up, dude? I've never scanned before, but I'm sure that it pops up. Something cool. Oh, here she came. She came out with the phone. Here comes the music, guys. Get ready. Get ready till the New Year's ball drops right now. I was at jiu-jitsu the other day and I was training and I was like, they had seen some of my videos. She's still trying to do the music. She can't get it to work. Oh, it goes to Scientology TV and you hear David Miscavige not answer. She's trying so hard. I know, it's not pairing up. The music's not popping out. This is hilarious, man. It is hilarious when we do this. It's like, how old are you? Here goes the music. Like I said, boom. Boom. Turn up the volume. Oh, come on. We're going to shut the doors too? No. And go the signs. Shut it down. Well, today I'm the one that got it shut down. She's pulling all the signs, closing the doors. I probably have way too many Satan bodies attached to me. Hello, doggies. Cute little dogs in this neighborhood. It's so funny to me. I'll tell you one thing though, guys. You see how like some people are wearing shorts and a t-shirt, other people are wearing sweatshirts. It was pouring before and it dropped down to like 60 degrees and now it's like 75. Oh, it like snapped. There we go. So she moved the signs inside, so she just wants me to be able to hear the music clearly. It's not annoying. I'm telling you, you can't hear that. It's annoying after like an hour maybe, yeah, it's annoying. But in the beginning, it's not super annoying right away. But yeah, you're right. I mean, what's annoying is the attitude, the way that they react to it. That's the annoying part, is like how it's just like annoying. It's like I walk up and the shades go down. Like, what is so secretive? What is so secretive? I'm telling you, the most ultra-Orthodox Jewish synagogue in the city, let's just say, pick one of them, right? Whichever one you want to pick. It just came out running hot. You can pick like any single one of them, and the only thing that would happen is that they would initially just make sure everything's safe, and if everything was safe, as long as they deemed like nothing danger, like they wouldn't change whatever they're doing. I have been in so many churches in my life. So many churches in my life. Nothing. I don't see any of this. Never. So like open and everything, you know. But they can't put down the shades yet on the doors. They hate it. They sometimes put that plant by one of the doors. Oh, their music is amazing. No, it didn't take long. I feel powerful today. It used to take me a long time. When Shannon or Wendy comes up, they shut it down right away. For those two, for sure. I've never seen, the only two people I've ever seen be like the first ones here is Wendy and Shannon. But I guarantee that for Nancy now, they for sure shut it down. And especially after what happened. And of course, they lost that case. I'm sure you guys know that. They totally lost it. Totally lost it. I heard that I wish I could have gone that day, but I heard that they just threw the case out because Chadwick didn't show up. I love it. It's just unbelievable. It's literally like they're 5 years old. It's like, and I grew up in a community anyway where like people didn't lock their doors or like, you know. I really do. I remember like my dad doesn't like carry anything on the Jewish Sabbath. I remember leaving my house and like no one had a key and we just left the doors open. They could still refile. See, I happen to know the way this works. I was a bad kid. You guys love it, right? Love it. They're loving it. They're like pointing out that it's Scientology. So I'll tell you why they totally lost. I haven't spoken to Nancy one-on-one, but I tried to reach out to her, and there's a way where it'll become expunged really early. I had to deal with like some pretty bad, like I wasn't the best kid, and I deserved to be taken to court, and I got taken to court, and literally I had everything going against me, but because they threw out the case, the only thing in my situation, because I believe they tried to get me as a felony. I never got convicted, but they tried to make this weird situation a felony, which definitely should not have been a felony, but either way. And I was actually trying to help some people while I was doing it, but it was definitely the wrong thing to do. You can't be Robin Hood in today's age, but that's all I'll say. But I will say this, that the second the judge threw it out, the cop that had arrested me, he showed up, and he showed up late, and the judge didn't care what he had to say, and he said, you can refile, and they tried to refile, but what they have to have is, they have to have a reason why it will go differently if the person shows up. So the only way they can refile is if they guarantee that Chadwick shows up. But because she was arrested and it wasn't a civil case, it became like a criminal case. So the cops already know whatever the case is. Meaning the judge, when the judge looked at the case, the judge was looking at it from a perspective of what are the potential crimes that were committed here. And if they choose to throw it out, it means it's going to be thrown out. Because even if someone doesn't show up to court, if you're charged criminally, even if they don't show up to court, if there's still the potential, it's not just like getting a ticket. So if there's the potential of finding someone guilty, they have the ability, the judge has the ability to give you like at least up to 2 times to show back up. So their whole thing, allegedly, the main thing was that he wasn't there, but it's not going to help them because they're looking at the case and they're saying like him being there is going to do what? Meaning whatever video evidence, whatever evidence they have. So what's him being here? He's the one alleging the crime. Therefore, what? What's he going to be able to say in person that the lawyer didn't already express? He didn't have body cam on him. Whatever footage they had, I'm sure they brought. You know, they didn't want to lose that case. I guarantee you they brought all the information they had. But I don't want to speak for Nancy. She could, and she has every right to be a little bit concerned. I definitely understand that. I understand she got anxious, and she has every right to be. And, you know, I'm happy that a lot of the other streamers were able to go to court to support her. I'm sort of not always in the loop because really lately I really only can do like late night Fridays and Sundays. Those are pretty much the only days that I can do. And so I don't necessarily see them always. They come a lot on signal that may be unlikely to convict. Yes, correct. That is what happens because if it's a criminal case, especially if it's assault, if the case has the potential to be tried and like there's the evidence is there and he just didn't show up in first person, that's essentially what happens. So they can refile it, but he's going to come with what I'm sure they gave the lawyer. Either they wanted to hide the evidence because it shows nothing, or they wanted to, whatever it was. Basically, the judge had the opportunity to, I think it's called stay the case. I shouldn't talk too much. I'm not a lawyer. I just know from my own experiences exactly what it meant by the fact that the lawyer went back up and argued with the judge. If the judge at the end of the day made that decision, that means that the judge believes that there's like almost no grounds to prove it. You know, the judge will say, okay, maybe it happened. You need to be able to prove it. And I'm sure, I mean, they have to be really ridiculous to send their lawyers out there without the evidence that they claim they have, which I don't even know, you know. If Chadwick had showed up, I don't believe it would have gone any differently. It would have taken longer. They would have listened to what Chadwick had to say. They would have like discussed it. But I don't think that it's possible that she'll have to go back to court, but she's going to do the right thing. I know the music is so intrusive. She's doing the right thing. I could put it on my headphones where it'll actually cancel out some of the noise from there. But what I want to say is that she's doing everything she needs to do. And if she needs to show up again, that sucks because you don't want to ever have to show up again. This is their undercover CPD, undercover CPD. It's so not undercover. It's like you can't have tints like that if you're not a cop car, and their license plates clearly say. It's just so funny that they think that they're like, that guy was ripping though, and he's going the wrong way down the street. Must be an accident then. He's going north. Usually, if they're going south, there could be like, if they're going north towards the city, it's usually a accident. I'm always curious to know what's going on whenever I see cops. That guy ripped through the red light and everything. And there's a decent amount of traffic out here right now too, so. Hey YG, what's up? Hopefully you're still on the Omer. Hopefully you're still on the Omer. Anyway, so yeah, this summer, I'll like I was mentioning before, good stuff, YG, good stuff. YG, I was telling everybody before, but this year I'm going to live stream the interviews in Sioux City, and the English date is July 19th, but I'm making a Sudoto on Monday, which is the Hebrew anniversary of it. So I'll be out there with like a lot of people come out from Chabad, from other little aspects of the Jewish community, and all the people. There's like on Facebook, if anyone's really interested, I can, if you guys are interested in this type of stuff, I can get you in the face. There's tens of thousands of people in one of the Facebook groups, people that are like kind of addicted to disasters and stuff like that. But there's like 10 or 15 moderators, and they just look into like what your purpose, but otherwise they let you in, and then you get real updates on the other people. Like what the reunion, they don't always like for cameras to be rolling, but they might not mind. We'll see. That's really emotional when the reunions happen. It's going to be for my mom. She hasn't been out there in years. But when if everybody else comes on Facebook, but I'll plug it to you guys too. I'll tell you guys when to, and we always allow the news stations to stay for part of the time, and then some of the time it's just like whatever. But this year we're doing it in. Oh, you don't have Facebook, YG? Wow, you're hardcore. We're doing it this year, and I already got permission to go live from the channels, the county out there, because of the museum, and the memorial park is public property, so no one can tell me not to. Obviously, I'm going to respect my fellow brothers and sisters. YG, you will have to take a little bit of a deep dive into my story. YG, ask your rabbi, tell them my name, they'll know immediately who I am. Famous story. Famous story. But anyway, so I will be able to be going live on all three speeches. The university agreed as well. I used to do it on the other channel, but I'm basically going to combine the two channels. And by the way, guys, for anyone who wants to know what YG is talking about, a sudosa means a meal of gratitude. Basically, you make a meal and talk about the miracles and the fact that, the beautiful things that we still have in life even after such disasters. So it's just a meal. And very rarely is the Hebrew and English date anniversary like so close together. So this year it's over the weekend, and the 19th is Friday, so I have to be there Friday, and I wouldn't be able to travel home for Shabbat, so I have to stay the weekend anyway, and then Monday is the Hebrew date, so I'm going to stay for the whole and I'll take you guys all around. It's such a cool thing when you're out there, because 1 foot is, you could put 1 foot in, like, okay, let me think about it for a second. It's like, it's Iowa, North Dakota, South Dakota. No, it can't be North and South. I forget. I know it's Missouri, Illinois. Oh, I'm not thinking clearly right now, but there's you could put your foot, and if you stand in one spot, you're in at least, I think 4 separate states. I believe it's 4. And with my nephew, the last time I went out there, we were joking around. I have some videos. It's really funny. I should put them up actually on YouTube. It's hilarious. He's like saying goodbye, And then he's like, all right, I'm going to Nebraska. And then he just walks 3 feet. Like Sioux City, Iowa, the YMCA, which is freaking beautiful. One of the nicest facilities I've ever seen like that. It's actually in Nebraska, but it's still Sioux City. It's kind of like, I know you guys, I'm sure most people know that, Kansas City is in 2 separate states. It's in Missouri and Kansas. It's kind of like that for Sioux City. And then you're in a tiny little town, but it's such a small city. The only reason people know of the city is because of what happens. Got it. Yeah. It's cool that you guys are all here, though. Thank you for coming out and supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. All the drama's done at the moment because I got them to shut it down. But look what I got, guys. A guy was walking by and made sure to free admittance too. I know, it is too funny, D. The original thesis. Let's see the other side. Free admittance. What motivates every living thing? Find out. What motivates every living thing? Find out. It's hilarious. They're clowns. I'm telling you, the whole thing is way too funny. They're clowns. They're literally clowns. Literally clowns. I hope some other people come out. I thought for sure that Wendy would be out, and but the sky is like it doesn't even look like it. It looks like it's nighttime. This is the Chicago sky when it's cloudy. Crazy. It is cloudy. So anyway, I wanted to know, what do you guys think about what the major topic that I've been discussing regarding identity disorders? I actually wrote up a small paper on it because I've been talking to you guys, and I got some phenomenal comments. Yeah, and for whoever, I don't remember the names of the people that sent me messages on Facebook. You could just send a friend request. Like, I don't care. Nothing of mine is like private. I don't have Instagram. I'm like not interested in most of that. X, none of that stuff. But I do have Facebook. That's the only other thing I have. YouTube and Facebook. But anyway, I wanted to know what you guys thought about that, because I've talked to, if you guys want to see, Shannon did one of her story time nights was with me, and in the story time, she basically had me for that day. Honestly, I think there was someone probably more important that was supposed to be there, but she knew that I'd be able to fill up a slot in an interesting way, and I appreciated it from her. But oh, you guys could probably see me now. I'm just showing the university is still. I'm happy that my at least the sweater that I'm wearing wicks up sweat and stuff, because it's been raining off and on, and now it's getting warmer again. It's getting hot. So it's crazy. They opened up, though, guys, here, I'll take you for a second. They opened up this cafe, which is really interesting. I heard some undercover information from some of these beautiful young ladies that came outside to talk to me one day from the building, and they said that they're thinking about opening up their own cafe. I want to know if it was like this prior to them being here. I do not remember this restaurant specifically, but it looks like all of their some of the stuff looks kind of new. I wonder if it is new. I wonder if it's new. Interesting. But yeah, they've said that they had told me that Scientology was trying to open up a cafe in one of the buildings, or she wasn't sure 100%, but she was, "Hi, doggy." Passenger doggy. Hello. I love that. I love dogs. Shannon has a cool dog, if you guys ever seen. And I think also Wendy has, I can't remember, Wendy told me. All animal lovers out here. Love the t-shirt.
Thank you.
That guy was wearing a Beatles t-shirt. I love it. What's up, dude? You smiling because you... How you doing? Good? All right. He's smiling. He knows exactly what's going on. I want to find out if that... Yes, Monty. Exactly. Hey, Thaddeus. Myzelis, hello. How are you? Thank you guys for being out here with me. I appreciate it. It's hard sometimes, especially if I'm going to be by myself. It's hard to push yourself to come. Like I always say, if I'm in my office, then I have to just a few more stops is the thing. But on Friday, I get ready for the Jewish Sabbath, Shabbat, and I have to just make sure everything's ready Friday morning if I want to come out Friday afternoon. I want to ask this guy, see if he knows. Sir, can I ask you a quick question? Good? Okay, no, I have one question. Is it always like that during the summer? They have outside? No, the chairs. Yeah, every year like this? Okay. He didn't speak, he doesn't speak English at all. He didn't understand. Yeah, their music gets louder and louder. In a second, I'm going to put on my headphones. The only reason main reason I took my headphones off is because I think there are other people coming. And sometimes if my headphones are on, I don't really care that I can't hear what's going on around me, but it'll catch me off guard. I think that guy pretended to not know English because that's the restaurant that Scientology is a part of. Yeah, and you are correct, by the way, Dee. They are pumping it. They continuously pump it to see if I walk away. And what I think they're doing is they're trying to get it to the highest decibel that it has to be. If the school was in right now, which it's not, everybody's on vacation, they wouldn't. I don't think they'd be able to play it this loud. I really don't, because it. I don't remember if it's a decibel. Somebody was one of the protesters here was explaining it to me that I don't believe it's a decibel level. I believe it's a question of whether or not it's a public nuisance. I don't know. I'll ask either Wendy or Shannon or Korn or one of them. They'll know. I don't know all the laws. They have to educate me. I was hoping maybe Nancy would come out because I haven't seen Nancy since the whole thing happened. I was hoping maybe Nancy would come out, but it was so interesting. The last time I was here, if you guys saw, there were two young ladies that came out. Like they specifically came down from their building and just to inform me about a bunch of funny stuff. Shout out, Brachela. What's up, cutie pie? Mituka. Yeah, I have a feeling he indeed does speak English too. Because it's kind of hard to believe that there's someone that literally like doesn't know any English at all, and you're living in, I don't know. I think he delivers for the place. They're just told not to talk to us. I know that. But definitely shout out to Brachela, YG's niece. Oh no, your little cutie, it says. Is that your daughter? Oh, you want me to say hi? Okay. Hey, Brachela. A guten erev Shabbos. Good Shabbos. Yep, your daughter. That's awesome that you have your daughter watching. That's good. Kids should know at a young age what's right and what's wrong. That's awesome. Yeah, YG, I'll tell everybody too. She's smiling so big. Good. I'm so happy. So happy. I'll let everybody else in the group know. But so at sundown Friday night, a lot of Jews well, not even close to like, it's like 10% basically. We stop doing like any basic work and stuff like that at sundown. Hey, Brachala. So tonight is Shabbat and the kids love it because they get treats and snacks. It's a lot of fun. So YG, it's one of the latest that its sun is gonna get. It's gonna get later and later. Cool. I'm happy she's saying hi back to me. But yeah, the kids are off from school like pretty much in the afternoon in the Jewish schools because they get ready. I'm telling you, these animals, they choose to stop here and specifically urinate right here. So yes, for sure, that guy speaks English. He was waiting for her. She just came out. Oh, that was so phony that he would drag me. That's awesome. Twins. Look at those dogs. They're like identical twins. I love doggies. Yeah, it's true. Right, St. Louis Scientology squirrel. It is adorable. I like it. I love it. But so like I was saying, it's the lack of identity that they push upon they call them parishioners, whatever you want to call them, but people that are part of the church, and you end up losing your identity. It's so sad to me. Like all the stories that I hear and I see, they end up losing their identity. They do. They just it breaks my heart. And to see kids going in there, oh my God, that's when I'm like, oy vey. Hey, Midwest Night Watchers, what's up? How are you? I like it when people say hello. I like it when, I don't remember who it was, but somebody thought that they were talking too much in like one of the videos, and I'm like, no, the more the better. But yeah, I'm kind of really into this now. I went down a rabbit hole with regards to identity. So what I did was I added on a few, but I took essentially the 6 main religions and I included them in that. And I'm putting it through a system for statistics. Yes, that's true. If you stand for nothing, you fall for nothing. That is true. Hi, Denise B. That's very true. If you stand for nothing, you fall for anything. And what I'll say is, yeah, that guy for sure spoke English, by the way. Now he's got his face covered and everything. But what I believe, what I'm trying to do, I'm putting it through in the graduate school I went to. I'm putting it through in a machine that basically does an analysis based upon you put in the percentage of, so even if the religion, Judaism is a very tiny religion, whether people realize it or not. Judaism itself, there's only maximum 14, 15 million Jews in the world. It's tiny, but when you're putting it through the system, you're putting through each per capita. So Christianity and Islam, they have a much larger base of people, but per capita it goes in the system, and you can check out very specific things in the within the context of religion, and what happens to the members and how many complaints, that's cool, YG. It's a good shot. It's a good medal over there. You should say hello to everyone. So I'm just hoping that that I actually print the paper on a level that it'll get out. I'll definitely put it on my channel once it's done, but I'm putting it side by side, all the other major religions, and I'm looking at a number of different things. I'm trying to locate a number of different things. So we'll see what happens with that, but it's not looking good for Scientology, I'll tell you that, because I went down this rabbit hole and the amount of people that are finally questioning it. And honestly, it's a lot of the bigger channels say, Natalie, Aaron, or whatever. I remember Leah Remini was saying this too. It's the internet really screwed them. For most religions, the internet might not be great necessarily. Like if you're trying to stay away from certain things, that might not be good. But regarding with regards to like getting your message out there or being in touch with all your members, the internet's phenomenal, right? Whatever side you're on, you know, whether you're Islamic or you're Jewish, it's amazing to have the internet to be able to know what's going on in the country that you, like, let's say, came from. It's awesome. So most religions, the internet is like some level of an assist to the religion. The internet, Leah Remney was the first one I heard talk about it, but I have heard Natalie and Aaron talk about it, Aaron, and they really are, destroyed. They're literally they're becoming destitute, and I don't mean financially yet, because that has to happen, but I'm just talking about with regards to people coming in and people staying in, because one quick, like any other religion in the world, like one quick Google, and you'll end up having that same rug. You'll end up finding the exact same response, which is an overwhelming ability to reach out to everyone else. With them, it comes to a big, I forgot the saying that one of them, I think they call it a nothing soup. I can't remember. People have funny names for things I can't remember. A big old nothing. But hopefully guys, more people are gonna come by too. My battery should be solid. Yeah, that's good battery. Yeah, I'm solid on the battery. Today I made sure to make sure it was totally full. I prepared for the set, you know, like all the food and stuff for the Sabbath, and I help prepare. I'm not the master chef. It's the others that do the good stuff. But here people are being exited with their tickets, and I love it. I want to know. Oh, they walked away. He saw me. That's awesome. They walked downstairs. I'm not like Wendy. I just don't like it. I think he does an awesome job of like running back and forth. But they for sure just went to the alley. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. I guess these are new students because it's a new semester. Maybe. I wonder if they know about this yet. They all seem new. She's 19 months, Kanai Nahara. She can't figure out why you are not hearing her talk like people do on the Zoom. Yes. One time, YG, if you give me a heads up, I can. It's easy to call you, and we can have your beautiful little Maidala on YouTube. It's not hard to do. I knew nothing about it until recently, but all the people that I'm with out here are super nice, and they all taught me slowly how to do the complicated type of stuff. But anyway, what I was saying was sunset also is so late these days, which benefits someone like myself who we stopped doing work at sunset, but like sunset I think is 8:12 in Chicago tonight. It's 8:12. YG, it would be through your channel. I don't know how your channel is on YouTube, but you might not realize that everyone has a channel on some level, and it's really easy just to connect your channel to give it the ability to be, and then literally you call from one channel to the other. I think it goes by your email, because your email account is usually connected to YouTube, and I did scare him, D. I did scare him. So your email is connected, and then it makes it easy to connect. I've done it with Shannon a few times, and not just because she also has, it's just your phone just rings through YouTube. But I did scare him though, D, you're right. I think it was Chadwick too. He was like coming, and I'm just really happy that they're finally scared of me too, because I usually come, they never cared. Even right now the doors are open. I'm telling you, if Shannon or Wendy show up, they're going to shut the doors too, because they know I don't really yell at them. I don't really yell at them. But God, if I was there that day, what they did to Nancy, and just she has to remember it's traumatic, man. Like having to deal with these places is traumatic. It's crazy. It's really crazy. I want to see through those doors. People are supposed to be coming out now. It should be like right now. People are finishing their Friday coursework. But yeah, it's still wet from the rain. In Chicago, it'll dry up pretty quick when it's done. But it was really raining before. Not anymore. It's nice now. It's got like a decent breeze. It's probably like 65, close to 70. This guy's sparking a joint. Is it 420? It might literally be 420. 412. Dude. 8 more minutes. 8 more minutes. It's 420. You like that? He was sparking up a joint. I just let him know 8 more minutes. It's 420. She likes it. That's hilarious. Right. It is 412. I was looking at my phone, but he was sparking one up. So you guys probably know what 420 is. So in Chicago, it's like totally legal now. Everybody's out there smoking. In some ways, it's even more liberal with regards to that than LA, because even in LA, they were the first ones to legalize it, but they will, like if there's a cop that's walking by and you're smoking in public, they will tell you, they'll say something. Here, I've never seen anybody bothered ever. I know, it's so funny. St. Louis, Scientology squirrel. When are you guys going to come out from St. Louis? Are you guys going to make a trip this summer at all? I know there's a lot of you guys. I know. Isn't the gentleman that Shannon interviewed? I think he's from Scientology. This city smells like, yeah. Well, this is like, you know. I will say this though, Chicago is a hell of a lot cleaner than LA. And definitely, obviously, New York. I believe we have the cleanest metropolitan city in the country per size, because when you hear about Chicago, you think of the South Side. We are officially 6 blocks south. So we're on the South Side of Chicago. And it's beautiful and it smells fine. And I mean, if you guys were on my, the very beginning of my stream, you saw though, we were in the bowels of the city, underground. And underground, underground, it's crazy, dirty, and people unfortunately have to sleep there overnight, and it's not the best situation. I thought for sure I'd see a couple other people come out, but Trust to Live Again. That's what the song. So it is like foggy. It's like a weird like mist in the city. It's very humid. It's very humid. Like if it gets warmer, it's going to be a horrible type of heat, because I hate that crazy humidity. You want to make a trip? Oh no! Okay, yes, Lou Repetto, yeah, okay, thank you, St. Louis Scientology Squirrel, thank you. Yes, I thought so. I was pretty sure it, like, bumped into my brain, but your trip got canceled. That sucks. That would have been cool to see you guys. We'll make it a different time, right? You guys should come, like, during Lollapalooza. See, this makes me so sad. This little kid walking in there, this is just too sad. Like, I don't even want to put the kid on camera. I feel so bad, but like it's so super sad. Just knowing what they do, it's like or sitting in a room without you. It's just like, it's not something that's, I can't even imagine it. I can't. I literally can't. Like, for me, especially with my daughter, like, not only did I have to trust the individuals, but it had to be a situation where it was like never something like this. Like not even, I can't even imagine. You definitely be there soon. Good. Come out like when there's like Lollapalooza. Like a lot of my friends when I was younger and nice and rebellious, we used to go for all 3 days. We used to stay in a hotel room like 2 blocks away, and we used to go to Lollapalooza for 3 days straight. I believe it's the largest. Yearly event, music event in the country. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the largest. I will tell you this: it's insanity. I volunteered as a paramedic a couple years in 2000, the summer of 15, 16, 17. I think those 3 summers I volunteered at Lollapalooza, and it's just so much fun. But I was working, and it was still fun, like when you're not on shift. But it's so hot, and you're sitting there, and you have to wear like all your paramedic, the shirt and the heavy cargo pants and like everything. I'm like soaking wet from head to toe. They have my friend is the one who actually is the head of the security. It's someone from my community. It's my friend Todd's. His ambulance company does it. So a lot of us from the community go for the Friday and Sunday. Saturday, other people go. But what I want to say is that they literally have this tent next to the main medic tent, which is literally set up like a, ER. And people just come for heat exhaustion. And yeah, I mean, I was there one year where someone came in with such a bad sunburn that it like welted up. But it's fun. It's just like, it's hot. You have to be prepared, and they don't let you come in with any food or drink. So sometimes it can get expensive for people. So they started finally making the water stations free because they just couldn't take it anymore. Like the city, like the paramedics, we couldn't it was insane. The amount it was insane. People were getting dehydrated. Oh, here we go. God, it's so freaking sad. So freaking sad. It must be her kids. That's what it looks like. Oh God, he better not be on his own. I think it's got to be her kids. But that just bugs me. The child, yeah, exactly. It's my exact thoughts right now. This is crazy. Oh my God, it's like her family. Oh my God, that kid should be skateboarding in Grant Park right now. Absolutely correct. D, I agree completely. He should be skateboarding or in Millennium Park or under one of the water, the faces that all light up, all the different faces. That's what they should be doing. It's crazy. I'm not putting it on him anymore because it's a kid, but literally walking to the building that I guess his mom, maybe their siblings, I can't tell, but it's, I don't like bugging people, but if I would have noticed they were staring into it, I would have asked them if they knew what it was, Scientology. But D, I could not agree with you more. And you're really a savage when it comes to being spot on. They usually rip these sides down too. This one they left up. Kimbo Lemons must be a Baseline Chicago, 7 p.m. it's over. But I didn't even notice that was there before. 18 plus. It must be like some kind of a video or... They locked that toilet. There's actually a porta potty here because they were doing construction. I wish it was open for us to use, but... Hello. You guys know what this is? Where are you guys looking for? I know... Where? Oh, there one right there. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's a lot of these new students. Like a lot. It must be like the beginning of summer semester, because prior to that they were leaving. Is that a ticket maid or a cop? That's a ticket maid coming on the block on a smoke crate. Unless it's security staff, no way. No, it's a ticket maid. I think so. No, this is cool. Hello. How are you? Definitely here for Scientology. It's their private security company. It's freaking hilarious. Oh no, the sun's coming out. Now it's going to get hot. I should have brought a t-shirt with me. Oh, and before I forget, YG, if you're still there, you should let everybody in your show know that I'm going to be doing it live on YouTube. There's a few yeshivas that are going to pick it up, and Aguda is going to show it, a few of the camps. So you can tell everybody this year I'm going to do it live. Security for the wedding now renewals. Is there a wedding? Wait, am I missing something? Is there another? Or are you just saying from the last time that they were here? I didn't know there was another. But yes, it is that same security that they constantly use. It's the same security. And if they're carrying Glocks, she was carrying a Glock 9. I just happen to know my guns. She was carrying a Glock 9. Hey, Wendy, what's up? We were talking about you before. Where are you? Blue Star Security. Wendy, I was telling them before, Wendy, I had other questions that I knew you'd be able to answer about the law. We were talking about a couple things. But Wendy, when we speak in person, I'll explain to you why there's an aspect that I know with regards to Nancy's case that's it's very beneficial on her end. She shouldn't have to worry about anything at all. It will be expunged within a year. I can guarantee it. Yeah, they did have a wedding vow renewal. Oh, I miss these people. They did. Oh, and Wendy, by the way, you'd be proud of me. I'm picking up these are new tickets, Wendy. I don't know who, but yeah, Wendy, you'd be happy. I've been picking up their tickets, asking back. Yeah, they are. This is security, and they must be going through the alley in and out. She's like on a break. But yes, guys. That is a very powerful gun. That's a good one. Thank you. Thank you, Wendy. I appreciate it. I snagged it right in front of them, too. They got so angry at me. One of the guys that stops and talks to me, he was so mad. Oh, my God. They're literally like children. Literally like children. But yeah, Wendy, I wasn't positive about today because of the rain, but you know, I call Chicago's weather bipolar. So, you know the way it is, and the sun's actually coming out now. Hello. So let me tell you, if you're lost in the dark and you can't find your way, I couldn't make out the rest of the words. We save all. If you think you've reached the heights, but you have not. You tell him Scientology. Such BS. Oh, cool, Wendy. Wendy, are you going to come out on Sunday? Because if you'll be out here, I'll for sure try to make it out here. I like seeing Juanita and... Right? We do miss him. I agree. I agree. I miss him being out here too. That's another reason that I did it. I was out a couple days this week. No one was here. I didn't go live. I should just go live like every time I'm here because there's no reason not to. But sometimes I don't necessarily go live, Wendy. So I will tell you that I've tried to make a difference recently, but I have not. There have not been a lot of people out here. They were up when I first got here. I was really proud of myself, Wendy. They literally were wide open. They had like three people out on the streets. They had one down on Harrison. Then when I came to the corner, they started running back. By the time I got here, they like gave 2 seconds, and then they started out with the music and immediately shut the shades. And oh, it's just so childish. It's like I can't get over it. I can't get over it. I appreciate that, Wendy. I guess that is the most important part. Yeah. Try to talk a little bit to some of the people, but as long as these shades are down, and it literally looks like the shades are being, it's like one of those things like you're putting them up and down and up and down. There's one that's like caught on some books and stuff. It's so funny that they're just like, they're children. Literally, it's like, no children in Scientology? Well, they're all children. So. They go clear. They should have perfect eyesight. They should. They shouldn't ever be sick. They don't have doctors because who needs doctors? You went clear. You have accomplished it all. I can't believe how it's so crazy that there are so few organizations, let alone religions, that literally, if you were to defund it, it would not exist. It would not exist. If you defunded any other major religion, the religion would still exist. It would still exist, not them. But I like that when they go clear, they should have perfect eyesight. They should. They should. Such a beautiful building too. Like I have to say, it's like so nauseating they did this to this perfect, beautiful building. It really is a very nice building. When you guys come in, anybody that comes in, you'll see it's like either granite or marble, like on the main doors, and it's that's definitely newish stone. The rest of it looks like old Chicago, but all right, D. Tear their music down. You can hear it all the way from Atlanta. I'll let them know. Thank you for being here, D. Good stuff. All the way in Atlanta. I love Atlanta. Atlanta is actually an awesome city. I feel that way. One of my best friends got married to a Atlantinian, Atlanta. I don't even know how to say it, but we had a good time when he got married. Nice city. Oh, please, don't go in, don't go in, don't go in. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. playing with the wood chips. It's so cute. There's more to this life. That's what they're saying in their song. They take it away. Everything there is in this life, they freaking steal from you. They rip it off. So crazy. I was pouring before, and now it's literally, skies are clearing up, sun's coming out. The other day was like 90 degrees. I actually went to the lake, and it was awesome because the lake is still freezing cold. Takes about a month for the lake to get to a normal temperature. Really cold. It was awesome. I love the lake. That's one cool thing about Chicago is the lake. I am keeping my head on the swivel to see if anybody else is coming, but looks like it might only be me tonight. Wendy, if you're still watching, you're gonna have to show me how to do it, but put my name up in that queue by put my name in the queue where it shows that people are live. That would be cool. I still have to figure out so many things, Wendy. And I have to ask you one day how to do all this stuff. They now have 2 bins, by the way, Wendy. I don't know if you noticed this, but there's 2 full bins now. I don't understand. Ever since the opening, they've had these bins here. There's no way that they're here full time. That guy's a Sciento. The guy in the blue-ish shirt. Hey, Cheskel, what's up? A good erev Shabbos to you. Yeah, Cheskel, I was saying before, you could tell everybody this year I'm going to do the interviews and my pseudo soda on live. I'm going to go on live on YouTube in Sioux City. I was telling everybody in the chat room. I'm going to combine my two channels so that everybody can just stick to one. Yeah, it'll be nice. I'm going to do the pseudo soda over there and make the bracha. I was explaining to everybody earlier about that. But yep. A lot of people have, like, literally the school seems to be like popping more and more and more. Oh no, not scientific. Yeah, see, there's even more people that are traveling. They have to have something going on. I didn't do the beard shave. I didn't have it that long because I have to shave, but on Sunday morning I'm getting a haircut, so I did not shave yet. I was actually complaining about that. Cheskel, it's the first thing I was complaining. Amy! What's up, Amy? But yeah, Cheskel is the first thing I was complaining about is that if I don't have to shave, I don't. So it's been a couple days. I hate stubble. Here, I'll show everybody it's called the Sphera beard, everybody. Even if you're a clean shaven person. Mine though is not. It's not a full beard. But my hair is getting way too long. I like keeping it really. Everybody say hi to Amy, that's for sure. But yeah, Cheskel, I'm getting a haircut 10 o'clock Sunday morning. Because of this, I have like so many scars on my head, so I actually have to use like a specialist to cut my hair, and I get it cut like every 2 weeks, probably. And the person that normally does it's like a specialty. Oh, you have been, Amy? I believe you. I trust you. Lag BaOmer is happening. Yeah, everybody in the chat, there's like a Jewish holiday type thing. You okay?
Yeah.
Do you need any help or you're good?
No, we're very fine.
Okay.
Let's go right that way, if that's
You,
okay.
please, by all means.
And this is faster.
You guys are going to the school?
Yeah. Nice.
Is there like a convention this weekend or something? Or so many people going in. See, this is what I'm talking about. There's a million people coming. You guys could see everybody in the school is coming. They stop and talk to them. No, it's all new students. That's what they just said. She saw my face. Good. You could tell her to say hi as many times as she'd like. Okay. Hi, Broccoli. Amy, I've been pretty busy too. I didn't go live for like a week. I don't think, last Sunday? No, I don't think. I'm trying to think. I can't remember. The other day I had time to go, but Amy, I just had to because it was so nice. I went to the lake. So beautiful. It was like, literally, it was like 90 degrees. Today was, of course, like 60, but she's beaming. Okay, good. YG. And the customer, there you guys go. Amy, I was telling everybody, I'll definitely make sure you know also, but July 19th, well, really July 18th, on the flight with like a few of the other survivors. And then the 19th, there's one interview. And then on Sunday, there's 2 interviews. And each time I'm giving a speech. So one's at the university, one's at the Aviation Museum, and one's at Memorial Park in Sioux City. And I'm going to go live. I already got permission from like all the other people that normally do it. I'm going to go live. I hate the heat too. I hate it, but not if I'm by the lake. It's my favorite is snowboarding. My second favorite, well, really jiu-jitsu and fighting. But winter in the snow is my favorite. But my second favorite is being at the beach on a nice hot summer's day. Oh wow, this guy really, see, people don't realize about these trucks. Cops are flying all over the place today. That guy's got an air intake. That's actually a 4Runner probably. And he has Steelies. That guy's got it. He hasn't done properly. Very few people do it properly. They just try to like spaz it up. This guy's got a great intake. That guy can literally smash in the water if he wants to. Love the truck. Love the truck. You didn't hear me? Yeah, it's a TRO Pro. I thought so. Based upon the old 4Runner thing. That's awesome. I love cars. Yeah, it is interesting. I love cars. But anyway, Amy, so it's going to be a lot of people that normally aren't there because I'm making the pseudo toda on Monday. So this year I'm going to be there for 3 separate days. So one day at the university, once at the museum, and then at Memorial Park. And you guys can meet all my other fellow survivors. My mom's coming with me this year. Unbelievable how there's so nothing going on inside here right now. And like, they make it seem like it's this, like people walk by, you'd think it's like a hopping, there's nothing going on in there. They snuck all their coursework people out, shut the shades, and specifically left the doors open. But the lady that was standing in front went inside, and she was frustrated because she must be seeing all these people coming in. There are so many people that are coming. So many people are coming. There's got to be a convention. I mean, it's crazy. I feel like telling them what to do. They look all confused. It's going to suck that the guy inside who's in charge of the school is going to have to explain to the students, yeah, we're next door to this crazy place. Yes, Amy, good. There you go. I'm happy you remember. I'm going to post about it on a few like YouTube shorts from where I was there not too long ago. But I can't imagine they're gonna have to explain it to all the people here. Like, okay, this is this, and I'm sorry that you have to deal with these protesters next door. That it must be hilarious. It's like you have to have a job, like it's somebody's job to. That's freaking hilarious. It's like someone's job to make sure that they all know. That's hilarious. Yeah, we're next to a bunch of psychos, and there's going to be people out there that are protesting, and they're going to I mean, these people, they walk by, they're like, what the hell is going on with the music? They were blasting the music, blasting it. I mean, don't you realize your neighbors are going to hate you for this? They're going to despise you. So crazy. We get it. You get to live again. Live again. Live again. That's 6 times. How many times did we say live again? Oh, now it's on the loop. Starting over. Holy crap, there are so many students. I've literally seen at least probably 50 to 100 people walk into the school. Literally. It's so hilarious that this guy inside's giving them like a speech, like a welcoming speech. There's got to be at least, I don't want to like be in their face, but I'll show really quickly. There's got to be at least 50 to 60 people just inside, like the little chill out area. It must be like the summer semester for people. And this guy's sitting there explaining everything that's going on. Then they come to the window and they peek out, and he's just explaining. You could just see him explaining, okay, we're next to this crazy place, bunch of freaking psychos. You're gonna have protesters. Hopefully he'll remind them that we're all very nice. We're here to benefit them. Getting rid of Scientology is a favor. He's literally talking to them and they're all staring at me. You could just tell he's literally explaining to them what's up. Hello. Oh, and the doors go closed. I guarantee they got a phone call from the university. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Guaranteed. Got him. Got him. I guarantee the university called them and said, close the effing doors. All of our new people are here. I guarantee that's what happened. He's literally speaking to like 60, 70 people. No. They're not high school students. No. There's no way. I better not be. But wow, that would be horrible if it was. But it better not be. Hi, Twila, though. And you might be right, Twila. I don't know. That didn't cross my mind. No, it seemed like everybody that was walking in there was like at least 18 or above. I think it's probably just like a summer session that you can get credits for. When I went to grad school too, it shut it down is right. It is now completely shut down. You can't even hear the music no more. Shut it down. But yeah, literally they have to explain to all the students about this because it's like, you're brand new here. We know a bunch of us are friendly with a couple of the students, and they said that it's to the point where there are these papers, actually I have in my backpack, that the school hands out explaining what it is. Like, this is Scientology, and it's a funny, yeah, let me see if I can find them. In a second, I'll check for the papers, it's funny. All right, St. Louis. The music is obnoxious. Yes, and the students' ears are hurt. They are hurt. They are definitely hurt. I'm telling you, they're all gonna come out soon to like get a bite to eat for dinner, and it's gonna be friggin' disastrous. Yeah, these are high school. These are college age students. But I did ask them if it was just a weekend thing, and they said no. So they're definitely it's probably like when I was in grad school too. It was completely done usually way before June, but then there was like a three-month semester where you could come in the summer, and a lot of people, if every year in grad school, it's like 7 years total, but if every year you do an extra semester, you're literally cutting off a year of grad school. You don't have that much of vacation, but you are cutting off like a year's worth of grad school, which is like awesome. It's gonna suck for them that they're gonna have to get used to this BS. No exaggeration, there's at least 100 people in the my phone's doing something because people are calling. Oh no, I hope that I'm not getting. I hope you guys are still there. You guys still there? Let me know if you guys got cut off. Hopefully you guys didn't get cut off. Someone was trying to call me in on a different app. It wasn't like a regular call. The phone calls go away, but WhatsApp. Oh, it keeps happening. Hopefully you guys didn't get kicked off yet either. Okay, good. Good, good. Thank you, Michael. Mikael, Andreas. Good. I'm happy we're still there. One of my buddies he's trying to reach me. He might realize that I'm on here. He might realize that if he wants to talk to me, he's going to have to come on to YouTube. We'll see if my friend Hananiah comes on. He's like a badass paramedic. He's in the city right now. Awesome dude. There is so much traffic today. I mean, it's literally bumper to bumper, and it has not let up for even 1 second. Literally bumper to bumper. And that's why I'm happy I'm here, because what they want, there's a green light, by the way, by that light, just to show you guys Chicago traffic. That is a green light. This is how fast cars are going for a green light. Crazy. And they have a cop car over there, but I think it's just he's assisting. Ooh, let's go check out what's going on. Just had to get my bag. Let's go see. We are going to check this out, guys. But isn't this beautiful? They put out all this It was summertime. They put out all this stuff. Watch, the second I get there, they're gonna peel away. I feel like streets now, guys. I don't have a little mini hood, so I could do mini streets, but we'll do fake streets. Keep it moving. What are you here for? No one needs you. Go do your job. Cop watching. Somebody throw in the chat room 650 Clark Street for my buddy. South Clark Street. So my friend comes out here. Must have been an accident. That's why the traffic had been so bad. I thought it was one of those cop bikes that was just doing traffic. I just noticed this. I give them respect and some distance. I don't want to, one car is up on the curb. Wow, they got it all blocked off. Hang on, guys, I'll give you an update in a second. This is wild. A lot of cop cars. There's 4 total. Oh, and we got a tow truck coming. Must have been an accident. Let's see. I don't want to jam into their business. I'm not like that necessarily. I'm kind of more take a step back. But let's see if it was an accident or... It looks like everyone's okay. Must have been like the truck or... Wave at the cops always. Nice to the cops. I try to be. She did wave back, so she'll tell me what's going on in a second. And there's another officer. Here we get some more Harry Potter outfitted people. Amy, if you're still there and you know the address, it's 650 South Clark Street. I wish I could type when I do this. I'll bet you there's a way and I just don't know how. It is popping though today, guys. Hello. It is popping. The whole street's popping. And this, guys, I'm sure you know. If you guys are new, this is Printer's Way. YG, you'd find this fascinating, this spot. It's called Printer's Row. So sad that Scientology has to have one of their freaking craziness. Maybe they open the doors again. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. Yeah, it's beautiful. What?
Did they tow his car or arrest him?
I don't know. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I saw him in a car.
That's what did they try to run?
He was a good guy. He pulled over.
Oh, he did pull over.
He did pull over, but
Yeah.
he offered her money. He said he didn't have his insurance or none of the car
Oh.
broke. So you know, I used to do security with police officers in Cicero, and they hit
Do you
our-
mind that you're on live?
Huh?
Do you care if this is live? I don't want you to have
I don't go live.
No, that's what I'm saying. So no, they can't see you. I put it down. So wait, so tell me again. I'm listening then. So,
Yeah, and a guy hit our car, but we left him in the neighborhood, and they towed his car.
oh,
But he had to get
yeah.
out. He was from Mexico.
Do you
He didn't know
think
how to
that they're
speak
going to
English.
arrest
He was
it?
drunk.
Drunk? Oh.
But he's good. He's sober.
He's
He was
sober.
coming from
He
work.
just didn't have the
Didn't
info.
have the info. He had his driver's license.
Oh,
so they're
that
supposed
sucks.
to just only tow the car. But I was there and I saw him get in the car. I thought they had it under control, so I kept cleaning up. And when
You're
I
a good
looked around to see if everything was okay, and I heard her scream, and I yelled, and he stopped the car. He was going to run her over. I would have never stopped. I would have never stopped from the start, is what I'm saying.
Whoa.
From the
No,
start,
I got
would
you.
have never stopped.
Wow.
If I didn't have all of the insurance and they carded me like that,
Yeah.
or my license,
Right.
I stopped because of who I am.
There you go.
That's no, I don't need anything.
Good man. Good man. Thank you. So if you guys want to know, so he just updated me. So it was a horrible accident, and the guy tried to run or initially smashed into a lady's car, and he doesn't have insurance. He stopped, rolled down his window, and he said, can you take cash? He was like offering her cash. He's like trying to get out of there. And she's like, no, you need to stay. And he pulled over. That guy told me he did pull over in the end. So that is crazy. That is crazy. My friend is going to come. This guy has nothing to do with Scientology, but he'll just be laughing about the whole thing. The buddy of mine. I don't know why he doesn't just write into the chat, but that'll be cool that he's coming. I haven't seen him in a while, too. They started pumping the music. If they can't pump the music by, they start pumping it here. This is so sad. I've tried to help this woman so many times. She could really open up the door. So sad. So sad. So sad. Crazy. Yeah, so that's why there were so many cops there, is because I mean, they're gonna there we go. Yeah. They're for sure gonna take them in. That guy didn't even, this other car just was like, they're taking him in. Oh, that sucks for that guy. He didn't have insurance, nothing. Oof. No one was injured though. No one was injured. That's good. Thank God for that, but that still sucks. And that corner is like, that's one of the buildings where all the Scientologists live. In that building that we walked, like on that corner, that's where they actually are. Interesting. But yeah, Amy, I was talking about the fact that I did I started running some statistics through. I'm writing a little paper on like the loss of identity in life and stuff like that. And you know, Scientology is just, they are definitely first place when it comes to stripping someone of their identity. But I started this process, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to publish the study. Oh yeah, they're taking this shit seriously. And that's not even news. It's got they call it the half tail. That is a cocktail, and this is not like LA. It's not. We don't have that many out there. And that guy is literally, the second they probably found out that he doesn't have insurance, that's it. They're gonna put the coppers out. The choppers out. Yeah, that guy's just circling and circling right now. Literally hovering over the crash. You guys can't see him. He's like on top of that building that's above the glass on that building. That is crazy. Wow, they got all the guns out. Is this semester starting now? Oh, they don't want to talk to me. They were probably told not to talk to the people in Scientology at all. They think I'm a Scientologist. I promise you I'm not a Scientologist. One of them will tell me what's going on. It's got to be a new semester. That's my That's what one of them just nodded at, and I'm assuming that's the case because all these people came at once. Yeah, I agree with you, by the way, Amy. I would have been so interested in doing something on this. And that's why I called some people at the university and I let them run the analytics. Like basically I'm using 6 religions and I'm including Scientology to look at a couple of different things. And they're going to offer it to students that are there. So like whenever there's like a good idea like that, the schools love it. Because not everybody is able to come up exactly with what they want to do. So I offered it, comparing, different spiritual groups, different religions. And, yeah, I mean, the cops are so corrupt too. It's exactly like you're saying, Amy. And it's just like, it would be phenomenal if they put something out there. Yeah, the cops are, that's why I felt so bad. One of them waved at me. The other one was like staring me down. But even right now, like that guy's gonna go to jail, which I don't know. I don't have the strongest opinion against it, but I think if they run his ID, like as long as he has like an actual ID, or they were able to get his identity and he agrees to come to court, there's no reason for them to arrest him. But they will take his car. They're not going to let him leave. He's got no insurance, nothing. But yeah, it's a good point. So Amy, what I did was I let them run the analytics, and then they wanted to know if it was something I was working on. I said the most that I'll be able to do with my time is to publish a paper. But if there's anyone in the school, it's a doctoral program that's interested, that doesn't have an idea yet, I said open game, and I told them they could even use whatever paper I publish, and my hope is that someone does snag it up actually. And I guess whenever you're looking into any religion, but specifically something like Scientology, the government, the tax deduction, it's all going to pop up in the queue of it's all going to pop up. So actually it would be phenomenal. The more I think about it, the more you're right, the more I'm happy that I did that. I gave all the rights to the schools, 2 separate schools. One's running the analytics, and the other one, I know someone that works at the school in the publishing department. It's actually someone that assists in the initial stages of your dissertation. It's basically a writer. It's not even it's not like someone in psychology or anything like that. It's just somebody who specializes in publishing, I guess. So yeah. But they, my only problem with what's going on right now is, so they have now blocked one of the busiest forms. I'm not saying it's the busiest corner, but this typical block, excuse me, this typical block here in Chicago that's a typical corner where it meets such a busy street like Clark, and it's going to be, it's going to have an effect on, the doors get opened again. You know why? Because all of the people that were in this major area, they're not there anymore. I guarantee you it had everything to do with the school. The school was for sure. Oh, your door's shutting on you. Child. It's so hilarious. She's pumping the music now again. That's hilarious. I can't believe they got the music pumping again. But yeah, those cops, I'm sorry for a second, I was focusing, talking to someone else. Those cops are gonna arrest him, which is kind of sad, but I guess in this case you really don't have another option. Lady with like kids in her car, and it wasn't a bad accident though. That's the only thing. It's not like, you know. But anyway, they're cramming up this corner, which is making, hello doggy, hi. It's an awesome dog, man. I love the dogs. It's so funny how they for sure are in cahoots with the whole seating, like outside of the restaurant. There's no one there, like no one. But they got all those chairs out there. It's like, come on. See, there's more, even more students packing up this place. It's got to be, they must have been staying somewhere else until the dorms were ready, and now they're all packing in. That's what it looks like, at least from my perspective. I can't really tell for sure. There's a lot going on all at once. Literally, I've watched over 100 people walk into school today, and all with suitcases, and I guarantee it's a summer semester. I wonder what Scientology is going to do about that, because they literally had them. I mean, I didn't see it, but it's guaranteed what happened. They told them, can you fucking turn off the music because we need to be talking, and they emptied out their lobby and then the music went back on. I guarantee it was the school, which makes it so funny. Like, you literally have to deal with a neighbor that's so childish. Like, can you turn the music down because people are actually living a life? And oh my God, why don't they have more than one song? Whoever pointed out how annoying the music is earlier, by the way, you are 100% correct. This music is getting annoying after a while. I didn't even realize, but it's been like, I've been on for almost 2 hours. Oh God, the music, the same over and over and over. It's crazy. Let me see one thing. I want to see the other corner to see if it's going on. I'm fairly confident that it's they shut down. Dunkin' Donuts also. Is it locked already? Looks like they locked it up. Usually that guy knows what's up. Bear with me, guys, for like 10 seconds. I have to use the washroom. Subway's usually cool about it. Bear with me for 10 seconds, guys. Hi, how are you? I'm coming right back, guys. Give me just a second here. Less than a second. Or less than a minute. More than a second. Less than a minute. There's an echo in here. Feels like an echo chamber. I wonder if they have my actual live because I walked away. But sometimes they watch it to see if I'm actually gone or if I'm coming right back. Bear with me, guys. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6. You can count it down with me. Almost out. Faucet. Good. And we leave. Thank you. Have a good day. They're really nice at the subway over here. They always let me come in. Hopefully I didn't miss my buddy. Well, they had their doors open. It is so humid. Oh my God. I realized that earlier it was not this bad at all. It was like cold. Now it's like humid and hot, and I'm wearing a sweatshirt. Oh, the gym is open. If they don't always have it open, they must be doing like a cardio course. It's kind of cool, actually. I don't know if I ever showed you guys, but there's a gym. It's a really cool gym. It's like in a garage. They do like these like fitness challenges and stuff. I think it's pretty cool. Yes. Now that Amy, you weren't here for it. Oh, here we're missing people. Second I come out. So I'll tell you, Amy, not only is that for sure the case, but literally like as like this whole wave of people that came in. So this entire lobby had like at least 100 people all at the exact same time. And literally the second the guy started talking to the people, they were like pointing next door. And then 2 seconds later, they came out and they Scientology shut their doors. And the second the front room, the lobby emptied out, Scientology turned it back on. So they are complaining big time, actually. It's like not even a maybe. I guarantee it was way too like in sync with the fact that they finally said, you know, enough of this shit. And then they eventually said again, you know, so hey, my buddy's here.
Hello.
What's up, brother? You're on right now, so
That's okay.
Teacher Yisroel. I actually haven't seen him in a very long time.
It's okay.
Everything good?
Yeah.
Give me a second, guys. I'm going to mute for just a second. So when my other friends are out here, so they scream on the top of their lungs and go psycho. You know me, I'm not, it's like a little bit different, but I'm the only one here today. So when we keep cameras on them, they shut their shades. They sell this crazy, it's such insanity. And there was this school filled up today, and so they must have asked them to turn on the music that's playing is to mess with YouTube, because people that make money, like I'm not doing this for money, but if I was, they demonetize it. Because this is a song made by them just for the purpose of...
Right, it's copyrighted,
Right.
so you can't.
Right. So like they saw you talking to it now, if you would try to walk in, which they say, curious, anyone welcome. But like if they see no, it's crazy. But recently there's been like a whole, since 2008 I wanted to smash down the door. And then all of a sudden this year you guys let me know, guys, Amy, tell me, when did Will in LA, when did he first start this? There's this guy, he's like a real activist. And they all know Will very well. I mean, he's the one that was like, they said something to him one day, and then he also lost a son just in general, and they used that against him with something, and he was just like, I'm gonna end your religion. That's what he said to them. And dude, he has created across the country, every major city, protests. They're losing everything. We're trying to take away their tax exempt status for IRS. Yeah, because they're considered a religion. What other religion acts this way? You're not a religion if you act this way. And everyone in these chat rooms are from all over the globe. They all know the difference between, Amy's always talking about Shabbat. November, okay. Amy said November. She's also part of our tribe. Amy, she's my moderator. She's the best. But so since November, around November, mostly Chicago, LA, Austin, Denver. It's gotten crazy. You'll come here on like a Sunday, and we'll have just a whole setup here with tables and food and all of our people together protesting, and everyone has a real reason. It's they've destroyed their lives and some terrible stuff. Everybody has a story. The second I heard that they were opening at 650, because they've owned this building for a long time, I knew that, and they moved from Lakeview to 650, and the second they moved, they had a huge grand opening. You're not sure. They had a huge grand opening, and yeah, it was crazy. They shut off these two streets, which you're not even allowed to do. It's a whole crazy thing. So the second they've opened, we've been here every day. There's if you go on YouTube, there's a list of all of us that go live. I only recently started going live because this kid that's also involved, his parents brought him. It's a long story, but so I started going live, and I was just here supporting them. But I've been going live for 2 weeks now. I've had a different YouTube channel where I just during the summer. So now all these people are gonna get to come with me to Sioux City, Iowa. So how you been?
So
Yeah, everything's good. How was your trip?
trip is good.
He just got back from Asia, guys.
And it's Pacific Asian Heritage Month.
Is it really?
Apparently. They have
Cool.
flags downtown.
Oh, really?
I didn't know.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
And you were there.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
how do we kill the snake?
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Cut off the head.
Exactly, and that's
You're
why.
chasing the tail here.
No. This tax exempt status.
Sure.
They don't exist anymore without that. Overnight they'll be.
No church in America does.
No, but what I'm saying is they charge their parishioners X amount of money, and they don't have to pay taxes on it. If they did, literally overnight, that's why they're not a religion. Any other religion, I don't care what religion you're talking about, if you took away their tax exempt status, they wouldn't cease to exist. They might struggle with certain things. They will literally cease to exist. So we just keep bringing it on them and just keep putting the pressure on. And we're friends with the neighbors. The neighbors despise them. All these new students were here today. They must have called next door because they played this music. They for sure saw you walk up here, literally, and they finally turned off the music. It's for sure because of you. They don't like having a bad image. So they think I'm just talking to a stranger. I'm telling you, this is the tactics they play.
Sure.
You could theoretically walk in and pretend like you're interested.
Should we have an experiment?
You're more than welcome to. They trespassing.
We're not supposed to go in unclean places.
That's a good point. But they trespass. The first time you can go in, and then they trespass you, and then you can't go in again.
Sure.
They call the cops. All stupidity. So how long was your drive today?
3 hours.
Wow.
Usual.
Are you driving back?
Plainfield.
Nice.
Probably.
So it's not as far.
Yeah. Where are you going for Shabbat?
I'm probably gonna go after here. I'll probably go back home. I also was out of I was out of town for a bit, and then 1,000 things going on.
Always.
Yeah. But
You
yeah.
look good.
Thank you.
It's nice to see you.
Trying to stay. I already cut off my sphere beard. We were talking. There's a few guys in here that were talking about cutting off sphere beards. They know I hate my face when I have stubble. But Sunday is Lag Bomer, so are you going to come by Sunday for the parties in the community?
What is it?
Lag Bomer.
Oh, yeah.
When Rabbi Akiva students stopped fighting and he got skinned alive. You know the story, right? The
long
30, yeah. So the 33rd, Flag Bomer is Sunday. It's the whole community's bidding on a community party. Huge. 2 bonfires. Yeah. Yeah. 2 bonfires. They're blowing up those jumpy castles for all the kids. Huge barbecue.
Wow.
Yeah, everyone's invited.
Thank you for telling me.
Yeah.
I'll keep it in mind.
But how far are you
I'll
going to
be in
be
the
from?
area.
You'll be in the area.
Well, Plainfield, it's like an hour down.
I want to tell you guys, thank you so much for continuing to be here. Now that she noticed we're friends, she came back. Hear the music?
Yeah.
They demonetize you. If you're making money on YouTube, they could claim that's our song. They don't know that I'm not doing this for finances.
Sure.
So to me, it does nothing.
And to them, it doesn't matter.
Well, they're thinking that they're taking away my money,
Right.
but they're not. There are other streamers that come here that make good money doing this, and it does mess them over. Like they'll walk away or whatever. But that's not. I'm not one of them. So they don't know. They assume that I'm making money on YouTube. I haven't made a penny off YouTube.
It's okay. I'll walk down and change my shirt, take my hat off, and come back.
Dude, you could easily do it. One day when the other people are here, I want you to do it. You should come out one week when all my other buddies are out here. They would love you. We'd have the best time ever. Yeah, it's just sad. They literally had like this. Must be a new day in semester. And they warned them. I have like papers in the bag from the school. They warned their students.
End of semester.
So they just
Maybe
left,
summer.
and we're friends with like all. And today, over 100 people just walked into the building.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is this the college or
This
the
is
dorm?
Columbia. This is the dorm.
Oh, the dorm. Okay.
This is the dorm. Good people. We have a lot of people that became friendly. The students will come out and scream into the door because they make them nuts. It's such nonsense what it is. What's clear, Amy? Oh, going clear? My friend doesn't know that much about this Scientology stuff. I'm like, he knows what it is, obviously, but
Tom Cruise. That's all.
Tom
I know.
Cruise. I was
That's all
gonna
anybody
say.
ever knows about it.
This is from YG. Say Happy Lag Bomer. This is one of our
Haglag Bomer.
Sameach.
Sameach.
He has that beard all year round, YG. That's not a sphere beard. She's hardcore from like hardcore community from New Jersey. I get all types of people to come in my chat room. Yeah, today I'm the only one here. Usually I'm here with other people. I'm not going. Some people have really big channels. My channel is just big during the summer when I do Blink. She said thank you.
You always go out by two. Never alone.
Yes, you're right.
You need two witnesses.
Yeah, there you go. My friend's saying himself that you always need to go with people. It's true. We try to go always together because having two cameras is helpful too. If a few people got attacked, I'm not worried about that too much. But they also accused one person of like assault, and it was like a woman. It was just the craziest nonsense in the world. And because there were other cameras, we were able to prove that it never happened. But this person has to go to court. Yeah. They know Nancy's all right, but this lady Nancy, I mean, it's horrible that she had to even show up to court, you know?
Sure. Waste of time.
Waste of time,
resources.
and she got anxious. I mean, it caused her, like, they arrested her for 5 hours. 5 hours.
Well, she knew she didn't do anything wrong. Just
Right, but for
Baruch
someone,
Hashem, just really,
yeah,
it's
for
hard,
someone
though.
like that,
hard.
it's like, you know, there's like an aspect of you that, you know, sir, excuse me, is today like a new day of semester? It's just a weekend? I got you.
Thank you.
They think that I'm part of Scientology.
Oh, sure.
They don't know that I'm not. They can't stand Scientology, so, which I don't get into. Oh, the students know us very well.
Well, sure. You're here all the time.
Yeah, exactly. See, this guy's for sure going in. So yeah, I guess it's just a weekend thing. They walk by and then they come back because they miss the address. Even though it's kind of in a weird spot, the address actually. Like this address is nice, bright and clear, guys. 650 South Clark. Isn't it crazy how nice the South Side is though now? Think about this. We're on the South Side.
This has kind of always been like this from what I know.
No. Printers Row, this side of the street was never
This
like
isn't
this.
really South Side. We're not even south of Roosevelt.
We're 6 blocks.
Yeah.
6 blocks. We're on the South Side.
All right.
But this is Printers Row. You know that, right?
Yeah.
This is old school.
It's been more than
This
10 years since I've been down
they have
here.
the oldest printing. It's in the ground, like right around the corner.
I walked by it.
Yeah.
saw
Where'd
the-
you find parking?
The other side of the block.
Okay, good.
Free?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Instead of having to, you could always pull up here, and if you're with your car, they won't give you a ticket.
Oh.
If you want, you could do that. Like I'll hold the spot for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go grab your car. Yeah.
How long are you going to be here? The rest of the...
Okay, so yeah, let me do that. Let me see. So guys, hopefully Shannon's gonna come. It's a matter of battery. Guys, I probably have like about a half hour longer on battery time. About that. But I'm gonna stick it out till the end. Just letting you guys know. Have a happy Lag BaOmer Yisroel's friend. Yeah, I'll be like probably another, as soon as my battery dies, it's not gonna last forever.
Who said that?
YG.
Oh. Who's YG?
Have a good Shabbos. YG is a person in the chat.
Thank you,
That's
YG.
Amy.
Hashem.
Yes. Amy, I'm not quite done yet, but yes, I will, God willing, have a good Shabbos. I prepared early so I could come out today. Because I didn't come out at all this week, Amy. Not even once. It was like 90 degrees the other day, right? Remember that?
It's hot.
The lake was like packed.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
This is so weird. I haven't been to the city in a long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Very, very weird.
Yeah. Probably not the best feeling.
I thought it would be different, but Fridays are always weird in the city.
Yeah. I like
Especially
taking the
Shabbat
train.
comes.
Where I live, the train is like a block away, so it's easy. And Harrison has a stop right here, so it's easy to. For me, I mean, it takes time. As long as I have the time. Have a good weekend, dude. As long as I have the time and I know that I'm doing something. I always tell in the chat room if they're interested in me being here, then I'm interested in being here. I used to just come and support the other people with what they were doing, but there's a few like hardcore. This one guy, Windy City Thetan. They name themselves after stuff that has to do with their religion, whatever. But and then I'm good friends with another one, Chicago Scientology Audit. They do these things called auditing, which is kind of like therapy / religion / like a priest, like confession. It's the weirdest thing, dude. Yeah, and by the way, guys, my friend Ananias is very familiar with the church at large. He's actually one of the most educated people I know of the Abrahamic religions, literally. You're making early Shabbos, all right, YG. Have a good Shabbos, Shabbat Shalom. But anyway, so they do this weird thing. So we audit them because they, you know what I'm saying? Inside, you sit with these cans in your hand. It looks like a lie detector, and it's the weird, dude. If you saw what was going on, you'd be like, you know what they believe?
Weird stuff.
Okay, so billions of years ago, there was this guy. He is the head of the Galactic Federal, whatever, right? So he's the head of it. So there was overpopulation on their planet. So they froze a bunch of people, took them on DC-8s, dropped them in volcanoes on Earth, and then they exploded. And so all these bodies are out there exploded, and they're attaching to us, these bad things. And now you need them to get rid of your feet and see. They're like, holy shit, Scientology. What do you guys, what's your first reaction? They think I'm part of it. Tell them. Don't worry, I'm not part of them. Yeah, I'm trust me, I have letters from your school in my we audit them. That's what we do.
What are they doing?
They're just nonsense. They're playing the music because I'm here. They think I'm making money, so they're demonetizing my channel, even though I'm not doing it. What, say again? On YouTube, yeah, live. Where are you guys all here for? Is it like a from Ireland? Nice. Conor McGregor. I love it. They're like, no, he's a famous fighter. Okay, guys, we got the answer. It's a bunch of people from Ireland that are here for a weekend in Chicago. That is the answer. So it is not school. Everybody else who said it was not school is correct. So they're here. It's been like tons of people. They had to ask them to shut down the music. They couldn't believe it because they probably don't even have a big, what's called ideal org. That's what the major ones are. Chicago is one of the major ones. So people that know about it and they see it, they're like, oh my God, Scientology. People get freaked out. But anyway, this overlord, this galactic overlord, head of the Galactic Federal Sea or something, he dropped these bottles and so they exploded and they're all attached to us now. These extra souls, we have to get rid of them. So everything that's wrong with you,
Evil spirits.
everything that's wrong with you, basically he was a science fiction writer.
Yeah.
Okay, L. Ron Hubbard. Like the worst. I
Yeah.
tried to read the book just because I wanted to see. It was literal torture. Okay, he basically took like a bunch of stuff from religion and psychology, and they hate psychology. They also know that I'm like what I do for a living. They hate me extra because of that. But you'll see there's a few people that come out that stop and talk to me. Some of the people that go in here for their coursework. They call them parishioners. They play the same song over and over and over again. They shut their shades. It's really nice in there. Like they have their books out there, but like because I'm here, like they see me walking down the block, the doors get shut, everything gets reset up. Like, see? Are you curious? No. That's what we do. We collect these. They give these out
Oh yeah.
as people walking by.
Oh.
These are what
Thank
they
you
give
for a
out.
ticket.
Yeah, there you go. I take them away from people. I'm like, do you need to throw that away? And they give it back to me. They're the only pyramid scheme that admits they're a pyramid scheme.
Hey,
They really are.
besides the
Basically,
American dollar.
no, true, but their financial system really is a pyramid scheme of the American dollar. The American dollar is not doing too great right now. This was from today.
That was a joke, by the way.
I know it was a joke. It happens to be,
Well,
on some level, it's true.
Everyone watches too.
Yeah, there you go.
So.
Oh, yeah. Such an awesome dog, dude. So many dogs on this block because two of the high rises that are like south of the city, this high rise and those high rises are two of the largest high rises. So we have a lot of people that live here, and Scientology literally made it impossible for them to have garbage cans in appropriate spots for the dogs. These were set up for that. And here, you notice how they don't even have the thing, yet every dog chooses to shit right in front of there.
That's funny.
It's like an automatic, yeah. You guys still out there?
So I'm all for standing up for the truth, but
Yeah.
is this? I mean, this is the only way to get rid of them.
Yeah, this is the most effective.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because we don't.
They've never
proselytize.
had. No one's. Here's the difference. There's a huge difference between like us trying to. Like I'm not trying to make anybody do it. My friends are not trying to make anybody do it. Right. So the whole point is with them, it's a cult. It's literally a cult, and they destroy lives. They destroy families. I've watched it firsthand. And since 2008, this one family that was absolutely destroyed because of them. I vowed to always, and then they were basically shut down in Chicago for a long time. And then I fell off the map, and I stopped. And then this one guy in LA, who's like a really powerful civil rights advocate, and he started this off, and it's been like full force. I mean, we're taking them down.
Across the country.
Yes, and I mean literally.
All right.
Good Shabbos from Bruchala. That's YG's daughter. They all watch. It's entertainment too. You know?
Sure.
Scientology guys.
You never know what's
There's
gonna
a-
happen.
And they also, their logo is a snake. So basically, so it's like everything's open. Pyramid scheme, snake. It's all right in front of your face. It's there for your knowledge. They're letting you know.
Anyone who doesn't know.
Yeah. Most people know at this point, but they really are. They got in trouble with the cops. Their number one center, very similar to this one, it's called the Testing Center in LA. It's completely shut down. They haven't reopened. This guy had like people out there every night. You have people out there in LA. It's like, so did you hear about Danny Masterson? He raped and he just got sent to prison for like life for raping 3 separate women. Anyway, he was a part of Scientology. He was an actor from that 70s show. Remember the actor with the curly hair?
Really?
He just got convicted on three separate counts, and he did it under. They hid the crime for 20 years.
Really?
20 years,
Oh man.
and they just lost in court, and now they're having a civil suit against the head of the Scientology. So they're literally falling
Cutting the
apart.
head off a snake.
Yes, and so there's a restaurant. We joke around because this restaurant is the only business that's friendly with them. Is the restaurant right next door? We have a feeling they pay them for it. But anyway, point is that this restaurant, they basically, it's going to be shut down soon.
Sure. Scientologists have to eat. So.
Yeah, and this is their spot. And this guy drugged women in the restaurant. So one of the cases was from this restaurant in LA. So you have people out there every single day, like crazy. And this is all they hit it. Scientology hit it from, right, guys? I mean, you guys can remind me of any facts that I'm missing over here, but I was explaining to my buddy about Danny Masterson's case. And you guys let me know if there's anything new. I have no idea if Leah Remini or anybody got new, I haven't been keeping up this week on the court cases. Remember Leah Remini? She's a famous actress, very famous. Remember the TV show King of Queens?
Yes.
So that the wife, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Leah Remini, she came out and she created something called the Aftermath Show, and it was a TV show based upon people escaping.
Oh.
Yeah, and they created a foundation for people to get them on their feet. Yeah, good
for her.
Yeah. See, it's sad, and they have like literally, it's like elderly abuse. So sad. There's this lady. Every time she tries to cross the street, I want to go help her, and everybody has to remind me they will call the cops if I help her. The owner went after the victims. Good point. So Amy's reminding this. Instead of like just letting it be, like while he was in court, the owner of this restaurant walked arm in arm with him every day that he was going to court, and she was threatening the victims to try to silence them.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is the owner of a restaurant in. You don't follow the cases, but well, you helped me right there because that's a huge part that I missed. Huge part that I missed. Huge. Oh, Twilla. Convicted on 2 of 3, life with the possibility of parole in 30 years. Yeah, Amy, I got you on that one. I got you. 100% understand. It's understood. I don't really know much, but I definitely understand. So they're talking about there's like these foundations that were started, but sometimes people that come out, they've never really gotten rid of this cult-like activity. So even though they're doing it outside, but their behaviors are still similar just outside. So there's a lot of like different politics going on right now. La Poubelle. That's the name of the restaurant, La Poubelle.
Okay.
It's like, if you like Google La Poubelle right now, it's like, it's crazy. Crazy. But yeah, she got away with it, and and I believe she should also be sued for what she did. First of all, she allowed it to happen. He drugged them by her bar. She knew exactly what happened. She helped silence and then threatened them while they were going to court. So I guess he was convicted of 2 and not all 3. But either way, it's life with only, he's already like, he's got to be like 45, 50. So when he's like 80 something, he'll have the possibility of parole. So that case was so damaging. It happened just so happens to be, it happened the exact same time that this guy Will got pissed off at them, the guy in LA who started the whole protesting. So like, it was like beautiful. I'm helped us out there. Let's put it that way.
It's all about timing.
Yes, the timing was perfect. They do. They act like concentration camp couples. Like, that's what they act like. That is exactly what these people outside, yeah. It's like people like him. She's not wrong about that. Like, you have it inside of you to I know you're talking about the Aftermath Foundation. Yeah. Amy, you're giving me good info here. You're giving good info here. So that's the point she's making, is the behavior is like, imagine coming from World War II, and you did X, Y, and Z, but now it's like, but you're still in that same mindset.
Sure.
So even within your own foundation, you can be in that mindset. So
Free outside, but not inside.
Yeah, and if they still are doing the same very cult-like behavior.
Why is she doing that, though? I thought she created
No,
the
Leah,
foundation
so
to...
it's funny, because Leah's like in between like 2 different foundations. Not anymore, she kind of took a side now. But there's one guy, I don't mind saying his name on this, but there's this one guy, his name's Mike Grinder. Like, I stay away from politics. I mean, who's my moderator? I completely stay away from all politics. I don't know anything about it, even within it. But I will say this, Mike Grinder, who's basically the head of it, no one's ego could even be that big. It has to be the cult. Like, it's so bad I don't even blame him. Like, that's how much they destroy people. To the point where the guy's in the outside world now, yet he still is not out. His mind is still in the, well, never again is now.
Yeah.
See, that's the point,
Well, it sounds like an offshoot rather than a
So
foundation
no, it's
that
not.
helped those.
It is officially to help, but then it becomes very like controlling. Like, how are we going to help? Who are we going to help? Where do the funds get allocated? So on and so forth. How do we treat each other? We're all on the board, but we're not all the same. So a place like this, it destroys I started to write a paper on this, and I gave it up. And I was telling them today, Rinder Mike Rinder, she's talking about the guy that I was talking about. This guy has evidence of what he used to do. He was the head of what's called OSA, Office of Special Affairs, which is basically like the Gestapo of them. And I mean, people really get thrown in a hole, like literally thrown in a hole for like bad publicity. This one guy in LA that was in the test center before they got it shut down, no one knows where he is anymore. It's like, yeah, and like the head guy of this place, no one has seen his wife since 2007 or something. It's crazy. Dude, I didn't even know how crazy it was until I was lucky enough to get together with all these people. He's out of the cult. The cult never left him. That's what Amy says. Amy's my best, so she knows. So that's why it's like the major reason is. And guys, by the way, I apologize but I haven't seen my friend in a very long time. He's one of my best friends in the whole world, and he's been overseas. So that's why we're catching up. I'm happy he's actually here today to see this. So that's what's going on. So there's a lot of people that are still suffering. You know what I'm saying? Which is really sad that it has to be that way. And she's watching to see like when are they going to leave? Because there's people that are coming out of course and they're going to take them to the alley. It's like literally like they're childish. They behave like children, like grown adults, and they all wear these. I just say weird. Everybody likes that. I just say weird. I don't even call them. It's just weird. It's weird.
It is weird.
I'm telling you, it's so
Sounds
weird.
like the script of a movie.
It is. That's how they do it. And the guy that head, the people in it think there are millions. There might be 20,000 today that are practicing Scientologists. But what you have to understand is it's 20,000 lives that are guaranteed to being destroyed. It's not maybe. It's not like you have the freedom to leave. You don't have the freedom to just leave.
That's a problem.
They will come after you. And if you ever give them your address, like one day they're like, oh, just sign up, you get a free book or something. They will never stop. I have a friend, they still send the person mail to new addresses. Like it just follows him, he still gets mail from them for like 10 years.
Wow.
And that's back before all this was finally coming out in the open. But yeah, Tom Cruise supposedly hasn't talked a lot about it because of the Danny Masterson case, I'm assuming.
Sure, yeah, they're both in Hollywood, so. And
his daughter, everyone was waiting because so an SP is a suppressive person. Like I haven't been declared as SP yet, but if we were to sit down and actually have a conversation, so if you're a suppressive person and you're in the cult, you can't talk to anybody that's a suppressive person. And so Tom Cruise got divorced from his wife because of Scientology. She was scared for her daughter Suri Cruise, and she left, and they became SPs. So the church told him you can have nothing to do with your daughter. So and his daughter turned like 18 a couple weeks ago, and everybody was hoping that they'd see. Then now she's an adult, but nobody's.
Really?
Yeah, it's so sad. If you have that kind of control over someone, I mean, what would I think about me? Think about me. Imagine you telling me that I can't talk to Effie.
Oh, please.
I would burn the world down to get to. I mean, just the thought of it.
Yeah.
You
don't tell that to a parent.
No, I would burn. These are people that their family is like a whole thing. It's unfortunate because the ones that are just this guy's wearing one of the T-shirts. Dianetics is the book. They're all coming to clock in right now. So that family, a very famous. Hello, how are you? That's what you get.
Sure.
I have a ticket. I want to come in. They know who you are after. The first day they didn't, I was in the alley and I was literally just reading a sign. So I finally have glasses I could read. These are amazing. They built these for me in Japan, handmade. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, for my eyes. Yeah. Someone in the community spent it's like 25, 2.5 racks. But anyway, so I went up in the back just to step. There's like a little stoop next to the big plaque and then the next thing the cops are here. That was my first day here ever. I just went to read a sign and the cops were here.
Wow.
Crazy. This is Chicago. Thank you, Amy. Hey, chosen one. I still have 30%, guys, so I'm still gonna. Yeah, I'm good though. Thank you, chosen one. I will be careful. My friend is out here with me, so I'm not really worried. But yeah, the worst is when we see kids walk in there. It breaks your heart. they know, like if they hate it, the neighbors live here. Like I know half these people, they live here. They see me
All the
once,
time.
twice a week. Yeah, I'm friends with all the neighbors. And that's a very popular bar across the street. It's actually a famous, because this used to be a fire station. Now it's all equipment to work out in. So like
sure.
they keep it open during the summertime. They have it all opened up. It's a workout place.
Yeah, I saw people running. I was wondering where they were coming from.
Yeah, they do like a lot of cardio type stuff here.
Around the block.
Yeah, they like leave and get back here for other exercise. Yeah, they do some cool stuff out here.
Then have a
They
beer
can't
after.
stay. They actually never go by. This is just a famous spot that people come by because the Harrison is a stop on the L. That's like if you're 1 block over, so Harrison is like 2 blocks over. Now it's gonna rain again. They're saying. I will tell you guys if it starts to rain again, then I'm probably gonna book because it's already getting later, but it feels like it might rain again. So how much longer do you? Yeah, absolutely, exactly. How much longer do you have in Chicago? Not at the same time. My mom dropped off a bunch of stuff by my place, so I have to go back there now. But I just take the L.
How's your dad?
He's doing okay. Ups and downs, but yeah. Health.
Is he out of the hospital?
Yes, he is. Hey, how are you? One of the security guards. He has no choice. No choice. They know that, like, you could see the good people that walk out of here that are just... Chosen one, where are you from, if you don't mind telling me? I like when my viewers are... I will, Amy. If it starts to rain, I'm going to go. You're right. And I appreciate that, Amy. Thank you. Boiling to lightning out here. And we are the west of you. Yep, that's what it feels like. I'm usually able to tell because of the metal in my arm. Like, I feel it. So, yeah, it's going to hit probably in like 5 or 10 minutes. I guarantee it. It feels like it. They're saying it's raining to the west.
Storms were coming from
You
the
think
northwest
security
all
has a
day.
choice? I guess you're right. They have a choice. But I mean, does he want to? Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. I guess everybody has a choice. How far are you willing to sell your soul? Amy's right. I mean, on some level, you're definitely correct. But I guess if you work for an agency and they appoint you to a location, I guess maybe you legally can say, I don't want to work there if it's against your principles. I don't know how that works, Amy, like just legally, but I guess you're right. It's called, I'll shout it out, we're definitely not fans of them because they definitely hire ex-corrupt Chicago cops. They beat up this 70-year-old man on opening day. This 70-year-old autistic man was just trying to get coffee, and he goes every Sunday morning, he goes down to Donuts, and because the streets were supposed to be black, he just walked through, and they literally beat him up. It's on video. Yeah, it's crazy what they're doing. So Amy's pointing out that security does have a choice. I was saying, they have a choice. They do have a choice on some level. She's right.
To sell your soul presumes you own it in the first place.
You could say you're uncomfortable. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're actually right, Amy. I mean, that's true. I mean, if I was a security guard and someone asked me to come here, I'd be like, no chance, not even a small chance, knowing everything that they do. And I don't believe that you can be ignorant anymore. That's one of the things that I also say to people that say that other people in here are ignorant. There's no excuse anymore because you have the internet. All you have to do is a simple Google. And there's not a religion in the world where people talk about it the way they talk about this. You want to disagree with somebody, you can have disagreements. You want to be part of a different religion, you can be part of a different religion. That's your choice. But hello, good afternoon. There's a choice. You make a choice. There's there's many foundations. If you ever want to leave, you can leave. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about Scientology? They think I'm part of it. That's why they're not talking to me. Okay. Every time, maybe these guys, I try to talk to them, they think I'm part of Scientology, so they're like, look the other way. You can just see people reading, they know exactly what it is. Everyone does know what it is at this point. No, now that you're here.
I didn't realize you were doing something like this.
Yeah. I try twice a week to come out when other people can't. We try to have someone out here at all times because it literally shuts down their operation.
Sure.
So they're not getting new people. It costs about like let's say you were becoming Islamic or you're becoming Jewish or you're becoming Christian, right? How much money does it cost to get the basic education to become part of your religion?
Oh, what? For Orthodox Judaism?
Or anything? How much does it cost?
It shouldn't cost anything.
Does it cost anything? There's no price tag.
No.
No, nothing.
You can learn from
There-
anyone.
Exactly. There's no price tag.
So there's an admission fee?
Over $100,000.
Are you serious?
Dead serious. To get to the level that they expect every human being, the most basic, so I feel so bad for that elderly gentleman. To get the most basic level, it's hundreds of thousands of dollars. People spend within like 10 years, $500,000, $200,000 on this.
Well, because
And they convince
think
you to
that they
take out
can
credit
save their
cards.
body.
Yes, they'll take people's credit cards. They put people in debt. They convince people to ask family members for money. They'll do anything for money. That's why if we take away the tax exempt status, then they will be done. Because the only reason that money is able to keep a relatively small religion alive like this is because they don't have to do anything. All the money goes straight in their pocket.
Sure.
And they don't pay for people to work. It's all people that can't afford it. So they say, oh, well, you could sign a $1 billion contract. 1 billion.
Yeah.
You think I'm exaggerating? That's the contract.
And we'll preserve
It's
your body.
a $1 billion contract. People sign. Yeah, you have
What,
to.
a penny a year?
Yeah, dude, it's insane. You have to. You should go look on some of the bigger channels and really like educate yourself about this. It's insane. This guy, at least, he's friendly to me. We say hello to each other. This one guy. Have a good weekend. He's serious. Like, I tried to talk to him. I tried to explain it to him, but Amy, that's the guy that I saved from getting the ticket last week, and he thought I was lying, and I actually have it on camera, and he actually apologized to me today. He first accused me and then apologized. I saved that guy from a ticket just because at least I have a huge problem with him going in there though, because he walked in with he asked me what my problem with him going in there was, and when he walked in there, was, I have a problem with the fact that you know what this place is, and you're walking in, there's a child next to you, and you're not saying something. You're a grown man. You make your choices. You're bringing kids in there? No, it doesn't work that way. And they go into their own rooms. They have auditing. Oh, ready for this? People that come out. There's two main channels they talk about this. There's this one guy who has dedicated his life. His name is Serge. He's also in LA. At like 10, 11 years old, he was the auditor, and he was told, like through like whatever, like he's hearing someone tell them, he was told to ask questions like, do you think about underage people when it comes to sex? What do you think about? He's like an 11 or 12
Setting
year
him
old.
up.
11 or 12 year old.
Grooming.
At its finest. It destroyed his life. This guy's now, thank God, he has he's got his own channel on YouTube, and he's just fighting. That's all he's been doing is fighting. He's another person that was so happy that this, and big donors, yeah, the donors, they wouldn't be able to keep a penny of it. They'd have to at least pay, 30%, and then 30% of everything that's spent, like 60% basically, and they don't have to do anything. These donors are, it's just crazy because you get someone like Tom Cruise in, make him feel like a god, which literally they make him feel like a god. He actually has a status. Amy, you'll tell me what it's called, but he has like the status of something where he's literally like the Pope. I don't know. I wouldn't even describe it that way. It's crazy. But he's best friends with the guy that runs it now. And they make fun of this guy because he's like 5'5", little Davy in his fake Space Navy. Because they have like a naval, they consider him, like that's why they wear like naval uniforms. It's so bizarre, man, I'm telling you. I didn't even know as much about it. I just knew the second I saw people were out here, I'm like, I am out, I am good. I've been wanting to do this since 2008. I just didn't know what to do.
Find a cause.
Yeah, I've been wanting to be able to, and then they had this they just opened this, a few months ago. Opened it a few months ago, yeah. They opened up this lot, which is so bad. Because they're literally preying on being in the middle of various like parts of the city where they can grab people that are vulnerable. And you're right next to a school, a university. All these guys that come by, they stop because people see the sign, they're like, oh my God, Scientology.
No, his buddy's scooter stopped working.
He has to recharge it. I have to sign up for that this summer. You can't remember? Yeah, I can't remember either, Amy. She can't remember the name of Tom Cruise's status. But he has like actual status, like real status, like the highest level.
Real fake status?
Yeah, exactly. Real fake status, exactly. David Miscavige is the name of the guy who runs it. He's like, I don't even know what to call him. I guess he's like their pope. I mean, it's all based upon their original leader, L. Ron Hubbard, who was just a very deluded and sick individual. And he needed a lot of psychiatric help. And instead of getting it, he was saying how the, whatever, it's a whole thing.
As soon as you said the name, it was familiar.
It's familiar? Okay.
I didn't know they went together, but I've heard Scientology.
L. Ron Hubbard is Scientology. He started it. He wrote a book called Dianetics, and that book formed, and you know, they say if you want to become rich and start a religion, I mean, if you are in it for the wrong reasons, you still could become, it is still true. There are people that do get involved in religion to become rich. Thank God I know nothing of that, like, you know what I'm saying? But
are you kidding? There was a Christian pastor, and somebody asked him, why'd you become a pastor? He's like, money's good.
really?
He just came out and said
See,
it.
so that's what they're saying is that with these mega churches, that's what people are saying is that.
Well, he only made like $100,000 something.
COB, chairman of the board, Miscavige is the COB, he's the chairman of the board, but basically it means like the leader. Amy's awesome, she's got all the info. She's my moderator too, when I have a lot of people in here.
Is that what a little wrench means?
Yes, that is what I mean. You see how she's blue and everybody else is like,
Whatever they want to be.
or different colors and stuff?
Yeah.
She's my only moderator. Amy's the best. Oh, that's soon. You guys, I'm going to be leaving soon, but I will tell you something cool. I just got a message from my friend in LA. Solomon is going to be on in LA in a couple minutes. He just messaged me. That's a crazy story too. He's one of the protesters. He's like a kid, and meanwhile, so he's in LA, and so I hear he's coming to visit. It was a Friday. Everyone's leaving, and I'm like thinking, oh my, this 16, 17, I don't want to say old, but still someone who's not of legal age is going to come here, and none of us are going to be here. None of us. Are you all right? Have a good weekend. Just remember, they're always here. We're always here for you if you ever want to make a change. You can always get out. It's never too late. So I'm like, we have to wait. This is a kid who's showing up. He just let us know he was coming. He shows up. I've known him since like 2 years ago in the program. And I'm like good friends with the parents. So it was the craziest weekend I was with Solomon. That was when I started doing it. Because like, yeah, the cops came out. It was crazy. So everybody loves Solomon. Everybody everywhere. I can post links and time people out. That's what she's able to do. She knows that I don't even fully know, but I just knew that Amy was going to do one. I'm telling you, Amy, today though, I've seen numerous young adults walk out, but I believe it's one family that originally walked in, and I think it's their family members from out of town. I don't know their faces. If anybody recognizes their faces, you guys let me know. But it's craziness, this place.
Why don't you say Yahweh loves you?
They do. People do, because I don't even want to get into, like, I don't want to get into religion. I don't care if they're religious.
It's not about
right?
religion.
Yeah, you're loved by everybody. It's
Right,
in my
about
opinion.
spirituality.
Yeah, exactly. We're all loved. No one's greater than anybody else, and that's this place is, like me and you have different perspectives. Yeah, they stopped the music.
No, they have capes.
Oh yeah.
Can we be superheroes too?
Oh, they totally have capes, by the way. You have no idea. It's like Harry Potter shit, man. I'm telling you, it's the weirdest stuff in the world. Hey, Jules Fire Rocks. How are you? Some new people just came in. Is the weather nice everywhere by you guys? This guy makes me so mad. You see, if you're wearing a shirt that says Dianetics, that's the name of the book that L. Ron Hubbard wrote. But yeah, I mean, literally by keeping, I'm doing good. I'm going on almost 3 hours straight. No one else was out here today, so I decided to stick it out. When it hits 3 hours, though, my phone's going to be dead. But I'm doing good. And yes, definitely say hello to Amy. Amy is the best. Amy is the best, Jules. I agree with you. I want to see if I can pull up Solomon. Protesting, and the title of Solomon's is Protesting and Scootering Around. So Solomon will be protesting and scootering around live in LA within the next 10-15 minutes. Yeah, it's raining here too, C-Dust. It's like I've already felt a few drops. We're getting hit. But because my friend showed up, he actually has a car that I could duck into. It's a block away, so it's easy. But yeah, it's gonna start pouring here really soon. My phone will be dead before then anyway, so it'll be perfect. A lot of them are west in the western suburbs. A lot of people that are out here in the group.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. But yeah, we all meet each other just through this. Like, you have no idea. Like, some people have like thousands of people. Like, it's crazy. Some of their,
These are.
But Amy's
these are
like
all
super
people who have been
respected by
affected?
everybody. Yeah.
Their families have been affected.
Yep. Yeah. Everybody's there for the cause. If there's entertainment, that just comes along with it. But everybody's here for the cause. This lady, it just breaks my heart, kills me. They traffic people. They traffic them here because they opened up this building. Them I don't yell at. I just can't find it in my heart to yell at this guy. I can't do it. I know I should, guys. I know I should say something, but it's way too hard for me. Hello. You're feeling okay? If you ever need anything, you know you can ask for help. You know that, right? Okay? Sometimes medication is important. They don't let you take medication.
Really?
Nothing. So if your blood pressure is killing, who cares? If this, who cares?
Wow.
Nothing. They don't care. At least they have each other. It kills me. I know. It is cute. Those two are definitely cute. Jules, they are. It just, I feel so bad. And I went to try to help her across the street, and she was going to let me help her. This is like 2 months ago. And I was like, immediately stopped. And they were like, the cops came later, and that was one of the things they said. See, there's a guy behind me on a bike on the street. Look that way down the block.
Oh yeah.
That's one. They do this
uniform.
weird shit. Yeah, and that guy's been giving out tickets, and he's calling. He wants to know which door to come into. I guarantee it. And they live in that building and the corner building, which they have the money because it costs them nothing to. But that guy, he goes around to the park, and they give out. These tickets. That's what his job is. And they work you like 24 hours. They get like, they're like sleep deprived. They don't see their families. Even if you come in with your family, you're completely separated. There's no sense of anything. Have a good weekend here, guys. See, they think they were given a speech about not talking to them, and they think that they don't, you know what I mean? They're here from Ireland.
Yeah.
And they don't realize that I'm like, literally, the reason they might have stopped music is because people are coming back. There was 100 foreigners that had just walked in first time in America. I didn't understand this till later, and I saw the guy that he's actually like one of the people that runs this building, and I saw him, and they were all like tight, and they had to like crowd, and then I saw him walk away, and 2 seconds later the music was off. They must have called them and been like, dude, not now. They can't stand them. Colombia, they cannot stand them. Right. That's a good thing. Amy said that, if they're sick, even if they're perfect, right? So if they're sick, it's your fault. It's your fault that person, God forbid, has cancer or something. It's your fault. Yeah. Other people are to blame. Amy knows everything. Other people are to blame for being sick or having illnesses. So it's
sending
it's
bad
your
thoughts?
fault. Yeah, like literally, it's either your fault directly or someone else's who has these thetans, one of these souls that was exploded that was a popsicle and exploded, and you have no idea how crazy it gets, dude. I went down a rabbit hole of like all the details, and there are people like Amy that educated me. I'm telling you, this guy was wondering which door to come in, and literally he's waiting right there. You know, if you ever want to leave, you can always leave. You know that, right? You should be skateboarding in a park this summer, man. You should be going to concerts. This is not what you should be doing. We can help. It's sad. How old? 18-year-old, 19-year-old kid?
Maybe.
Whatever. It's like, what are you doing? They work like 10, 12-hour days. It's insanity. They shut their blinds because they see me here. Who shuts their blinds? So what? So there's someone there, whatever. They shut their blind. They just, it's so...
It appeals to the need for purpose.
Someone is suppressing you to cause your cold. Amy's, she's the one that knows her. Yeah, she's awesome. Yeah. So someone is suppressing you to cause your cold. It's so crazy to think about that. So like, they're in there, so I'm a suppressive person. So I'm causing their cold. I'm causing their illness or whatever.
Sure.
They shouldn't be
We're not
talking
with
to
them,
me.
don't worry.
They're not going to believe you unless they know like the area. They know what's going on. They do see it. People do. But this one's coming in with her outfit. You can just see that gold. Watch it. How are you? Oh, man, in she goes.
You can tell.
Yeah.
Very purposeful.
That's her cape. She had a cape. No, they will not talk to us. Not them. Like, you could see when people break, like some of the elderly people, they'll look. Otherwise, they will not talk to us. They will not talk to us. How are you today? You can always come out. You know that, right? We're here for you if you need us. There are foundations in place to help you. Yes, that is exactly what that guy with the bike gives out flyers by the train station and the park. Amy's explaining, or you at a loss not because, oh, right. It's not because of a virus. You had what's called losses and wins. It's just their terminology. It's just so bizarre. Everything about it is. There's a guy coming out. I call him Men in Black. You'll see why in a second. You guys will see one of the guys that annoys me the most is about to walk out right now. Oh, this guy gets on my nerves. The guy's about to walk out now. Whew. He's the worst. But can you imagine that they actually have rooms where they'll let little minor kids be in the room by themselves with this
Adults.
and they're doing this auditing business. It's
Unaccompanied minor.
yes, it is
illegal.
Yes, it is legal. All right, guys. Amy, thank you so much for staying in here. I love y'all like crazy. It's almost the 2-hour mark. 3 hours. It's almost been 3 hours. My phone is almost dead. I love y'all. You have a great weekend. Shabbat shalom, Amy. I'll let you guys know on Sunday I'm going to come back out too. Thank you, Thaddeus. Thank you.